We're here.
Yes, WrestleMania week, baby. What's good, guys? Your boy Hugo the Savage back again. Yes, and I said back again for another a year later. WrestleMania, and NXT Stand and Deliver preview and prediction. So I can't believe we're here already, man. It's been 12 months. I mean, technically it hasn't been 12 months, but it's been kind of 12 months. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it's that time of the year. It's that time of the week. It's that time of the season when us nerds, us geeks, us outcasts, we get together in this big conglomerate of wrestling fandom and we mush it all up into 1 week and we get WrestleMania week. Oh my God, you couldn't tell me anything throughout my life on WrestleMania week, man. This is where wrestle fans stand strong, pump their chest out, and when people say, "You still watch that? You still watch that wrestling thing?" You say, "Yes, I watch that wrestling thing." What are you talking about? This is the World Cup of wrestling. This is the Super Bowl of wrestling. This is the Champions League of wrestling. This is the pinnacle. It's the top of the top. It's the creme de la creme. It is the coup de grace, if you will, Finn Balor, of the wrestling industry. Nothing touches it. Nothing comes close. Not Royal Rumble, not Survivor Series, not Elimination Chamber, not No Mercy, not Armageddon, not Great Balls of Fire. None of it. This is WrestleMania. You know, like that. And we're in for a great time, man. Big up everyone in the chat so far. Everyone who jumps in later. Big up to you as well. Big up to Anna, Ethan, Morris. You already know what time it is. We're definitely going to cook up. Definitely going to get your input on this as well. Probably be here for a minute. Don't want to be here too long, but obviously there's just 2 preview shows to do. So it is what it is, man. We're having fun. We've got the lineup for the week. Probably splayed this a few times just so people know. But so far, we got whatever we've done so far this week. Throw some extra videos. Did the review of both documentaries. Go check that out. Bray Wyatt Becoming Immortal and Roman Reigns A&E Legends biographic documentary. Go check them 2 out. Little review, because if you haven't watched it, check my review out. Go watch it. Makes sense. Trust me. If you haven't watched it and you need the link, I told already. DM me, Twitter or X, and I'll give you the link to go and watch it. I know they took the Bray Wyatt down, but I had other means because I'm a bad boy like that. 100%. And yeah, man, going forward, today, preview and prediction show for NXT Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania 40. Tomorrow is Friday. Is it Friday tomorrow? If I'm correct. Friday tomorrow. So we got SmackDown. Not going to stream the Hall of... I was thinking about this and I was like, hold on a minute. Hall of Fame watch-along is not the same as like a regular pay-per-view or wrestling show watch-along because there's nothing physically happening. It's all talking on it. So I thought that would be a bit pointless to do the watch-along just so I can listen and then tell you like what they said. You know what I mean? So get the emotion of the speech. So we'll do a WrestleMania SmackDown Live go-home show. We'll do a live stream to that. So that will be on that. I think I put it down for like 12:50 or something like that. Obviously, it's 2 hours show. When that's done, going into Saturday, we'll have WrestleMania Stand and Deliver NXT settings. That's on at 5 p.m. I think that's the kickoff time. The kickoff show's on before that, but I think it's 5 p.m. So put the stream to about 4:50. Obviously, I've got other channels and I've got football to do within out the weekend as well. I've got Manchester United, Liverpool stream to do as well. So, and I got a call-in show to do after the football game. So I got to do that as well. Obviously, leading on to the nighttime, 11:45, because it's a 12 o'clock start day, which I'm happy that's an hour earlier. I didn't put the stream too early, though. I don't want to jump on and talk for 2 hours before WrestleMania. Like, you know, some people do that, big up to them, but I'm just saying, I'll jump on 15 minutes before WrestleMania and cook it up because the show's going to be 4 hours plus anyway. Then there's the press conference, and I got to edit stuff after that. Probably won't get to bed till like 6:30 in the morning, whatever. That's WrestleMania night 1. And then obviously WrestleMania night 2, we run it back again. Same again, press conference. And then Monday night, Anna, you already know, the tradition. We've had some bad ones, but the Raw after Mania Savage watch along, you know what time that is. So that will be on Monday night as well. And obviously a Monday daytime, whenever I get up from the WrestleMania, we'll do a WrestleMania review show. That will probably be around the evening time. Maybe it would be smart for me to do it an hour before the Raw show. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, because obviously my day is going to be split up on Sunday. On Sunday when I get up, I get up a certain time. I got Liverpool and Manchester United to do. I've got a call-in show to do after that, so I'll do that. Then I've got a gap, and then I've got WrestleMania night 2. So I don't know if I should do the review show on Monday just before Raw, but let me know what you guys think anyway, man, and check it out, bro. I'm just gonna do it no matter what, however many people's coming over and stuff like that. I'm gonna do it because it's 1 week of the year. Might as well have the excitement. Might as well have fun. Everyone loves to chop it up. Obviously, big up to everyone who's live on Twitch as well. Big up to you guys. And yeah, man, let's kick it off, man. WrestleMania week, man. I have to say though, like, if you haven't seen them documentaries, seriously go and watch them documentaries, man. I can't say enough nice things about them. Don't get me wrong. All of WWE's documentaries, I mean, they're literally called WWE documentary, the production show. WWE, you know what I mean? I'm out here, man, cinematographer and that. I love to do that work. But, so they're filmed very similar to, like, all of them are filmed, which is fine. But they had a, you know what I mean? It's Roman Reigns, it's the head of the table, it's the top of the company. It's the man who's been running the company for however long now. He's been the top of the card for, if we want to be fair, 10 years plus. Yeah, I mean, we'll leave the Shield part out. We'll give 10 years, 2014. Yeah, that's about right. And yeah, the Bray Wyatt one. Listen, man, I'm not a crybaby. I'm definitely not a Cody crybaby. And I very rarely shed any tears in my life. Some things get me being more emotional, especially since I had my son way back and he's getting old. Some, you know what I mean? But the Bray Wyatt one, broski, I was fine for the whole documentary, and then there was about 17 minutes left. Bro, finished me off, man. I was crying and then stopped crying and then started crying again, and then Braun spoke and then I started crying, and then he stopped again, and then his sister spoke. I was like, oh, stop crying. And then JoJo spoke. Oh my God. And then Bo Dallas, bro, had me finished, bro. Had me finished. And there was stuff in there that I didn't expect to see in it. It's not just footage that I didn't think they were put in there. Some exclusive footage as well that's in there as well, which I know if you watch my review, you probably spoke about as well. I do like the fact that, you know, as fans, they speculate and we go crazy with all these things. And I always try and, like, you all know on this channel, I was trying to stay away from rumors and stuff just because, especially when it comes to personal life of wrestlers. Kayfabe, I stay away from it because I don't want my show ruined in it. I don't want what I'm about to watch be ruined. But then when it comes to the personal life of the wrestlers, unless they're doing something bad where I need to know if this person deserves my support, I don't really want to know too much. It's nice, you know, oh, they got married, that's a lovely thing, blah, blah, blah. But I don't really want to know. I don't want to know that all the rest of the friends and stuff, because then it ruins what's going on. And obviously with somebody like Roman, he's always keeping everything to himself. So it was interesting to see Roman's one. Obviously Roman's my favorite wrestler, so yeah, the insight and the stuff that I fought and the stuff I'm always fighting against when people are having to go at him, not in kayfabe terms, but they're always like, oh, you know, why is Roman having time off and why is Roman doing this? And I'm like, we all know why, but everyone just wants to ignore it. When you watch the documentary, you're like, yeah, the man's been through a lot. You know what I mean? And he really does do this head of the table thing. Like, the family thing is not a joke. It's not a gimmick. It's real to him. You know what I mean? There was Jimmy was crying in the documentary of nothing emotional apart from the fact that he was appreciative of what Roman's done for him. It's crazy. And obviously the same with the Bray one. All the time off he was having. I remember was doing videos and was, where's Bray, and all these videos and stuff like that. And we just didn't know. When you watch the documentary, you realize pretty fast where he's been, and that period around when, you know, Harper died, or Brody Lee. And then we knew that, okay, he's very upset and he's mourning and stuff like that, and how that messed him up. And then obviously being released from WWE and how that messed him up. And then, you know what I mean? And yeah, very, very crazy, man. Very crazy for such a young man to lose his life. I know it happens to everyone, and I know we don't know him in it, but you know, it's when someone's in your house every week for years, you do feel like you know them in some kind of way, especially when they seem like a very good person and no one's ever got anything bad to say about them. Well, it does feel like that. So, R.I.P. Bray every day. we're seeing that like Bo Dallas seemingly might be on his way back with the Uncle Howdy gimmick or anything to do with that. And previously I said no. Not that I have any say in it, by the way, just that I didn't want it to happen because I'm kind of happy where Bray's legacy is. But when you see the documentary, see how upset he is and see how much his brother means to him, which we would never have known apart from the fact that the family, because on screen they weren't together like that. When you see that and you see his brother as hero and his inspiration, you realize pretty fast why Bo Dallas wants to take the mantle. And listen, Bo Dallas, if you ever watch this, you probably won't, but if you ever do, I know here and most of the Demon team, and I can't speak for everyone, we will support whatever you put out in your brother's name because I'm sure you're going to do the best you can. And Bo Dallas was a great character himself. Bo, leave. Anyway, let's get to the predictions. I'm not going to ignore everyone, so just know that. But obviously, there's 2 prediction shows to do. So one, I'll go through bit by bit. I'll do what we normally do. I'll speak a bit about this, what match it is, unless it's a match I don't care about. We'll ask for the prediction, and then I'll give mine, and then you like throw whatever in the chat. Give me the prediction. We'll stay on that one. I'll cover as much as I can from the chat. Then we'll move on to the next one as quick as we can. If there's any big questions you want to ask me or anything prioritized, send a super chat. If there's no one to send a super chat, then put a question in. If I see it, I'll star it and I'll save it to the end. But I can't promise that I'm going to read it out right at the end. And big up to everyone. Mud Mother's in there, so run that chat in it. But yeah, Morris the Roman one was good, isn't it? Yeah, and you will be able to sit with for the Bray one only because it's not all misery. Like it's not a whole sad documentary, and literally until the last like 17 minutes, it just feels like you're watching a documentary on someone who was great at what he done. So yeah, it's one of them. Morris, I've missed when you said, might have missed when you said, but when's the WrestleMania prediction show? Now, this is the WrestleMania, bruv. Look at the title, bro. What this is the WrestleMania prediction show. This is the both together. That's why it said in the title WWE WrestleMania XL/NXT Stand and Deliver live prediction show. I'm just starting this part right now because NXT first. Don't get me, I got all the graphics. We're gonna run through it. I know a lot of people don't watch NXT and stuff like that, but I'm gonna cover it because I got the watch along to do as well. So gonna get that in there. Probably not gonna do it in any particular order. NXT, WWE obviously will save the bigger matches till last championship matches. Run through that as well. So that'd be very interesting. Yeah, Morris, wake up, bro. You heard what Anna said, man. Anyway, where should we start from? Let's go here. You know what? That's the championship match. Let's not go there. That's a bit crazy to start with that one. Still, we'll go here. We'll go here, man. This is a good one. You already know who it is, man. Listen. What can I say, bro? Like, Bron Breakker and Baron Corbin as a pairing. The pairing you didn't really know you needed, like that, bro. But they're really doing bits, man. And big up to Baron Corbin as well, because he was lost on the main roster, and it did look like not finished with WWE because there's plenty of people that have just been sent to catering and don't do much. But it did look like maybe it was just like, to the side, like you wouldn't see him anymore, kind of over. But to be fair to him, he's done his best. He went down there. He actually there's a feud with him and Baron Corbin first. And then from that point of view, we moved on. And then, yeah, we got what happened there, man. And I loved it, man. And now they've formed this great tag team together where they seem unstoppable. Anyone who watched the last pay-per-view and saw their entrance and how they came out together, I thought that was flipping cold. I thought that was amazing, in fact. And yeah, man, I'm expecting them to, continue what they've been doing, probably become almost a undefeated, kind of undisputed tag team. Because it'll be fun to see him on the main roster. I mean, we've seen Braun on the main roster a few times now. Maybe, am I right? I think we've seen him on the roster a few times. He signed, didn't he, with Adam Pearce, which confused me because he'd done the what did he do? Did he sign with Adam Pearce on SmackDown? Am I right? I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure he did. But he's obviously not on the main roster. We saw that with him and Carmelo Hayes as well. But I do believe that after Stand and Deliver, after WrestleMania, maybe the Raw and SmackDown after Mania, some of these people will go up to the main roster. It's going to be interesting, though, because obviously if he keeps the tag team titles, it'd be interesting to see what they do there. But yeah, man, Wolf Dogs versus Axiom and Frazier. Listen, good tag team as well. I can't lie, I was a bit thrown off here when the first time I heard Axiom speak, because I didn't know he spoke in it. So that threw me off a little bit, man. But yeah, man, going with the Wolf Dogs for the win here. Very simple. Should be a great fight. And yeah, see what you like in the chat saying, man. But it's one of them ones. Andy said Wolf. Okay, yeah, man, you know this. Yeah. They'll lose. I'm expecting that still. Going Axiom and Frazier. I think Bron Breakker will be on the main roster only now and get the push after Mania. Yeah, that's kind of what I was with as well. I just think I think it's actually a bit soon for them to lose the tag team titles, unless something weird happens, or unless there's like, you know, there's some kind of disharmony between him and Baron, or they make a mistake. But I think Bron Breakker's he's such a big star in NXT, and I think he could literally relinquish the titles if he wanted to and leave the main roster, or he keeps the titles until the next pay-per-view, but still main event goes to the main roster. I'm sure he can do both shows. I mean, obviously it's going to be hard when you're traveling around and stuff like that, but that'll be very interesting. Yeah, he did. He did, and that's what I'm saying. Carmelo Hood is over there, Tiffany Stratton as well. Don't know, but we'll see. Where are we? I'd love to see Bron Breakker called up after this weekend Raw, SmackDown. Not bothered his. Yeah, he's already got a contract with SmackDown, so surely after this done, SmackDown, easy stuff. Wolf Dogs for sure. Yeah. I think everyone's agreeing there. Hi, Savage, how you doing? Big up Ashton, bro. It's been a minute, bro. How you doing, man? I hope you're well. Hope your family's good and that. You know the vibes. Join in, man. Join in. Give me a prediction and all that, man. You know what I mean? We're here for a good time, not a long time, even though we'll probably be here for longer than we normally are. But you know what I'm saying. So, where are we? All right, this is throwing me off a little bit. Make sure this graphic's right. How's everyone feeling about the WrestleMania weekend? And was everyone excited, man? Should be excited, bro. It's the biggest weekend of the year for us, man. Let's move on from there. Yeah, big up Ashton, man. Love for the love. Ooh, kickoff show match, man. Kickoff show: Sean Spears versus Gacy. Not happy about this being on the kickoff show. I think it's a bit disrespectful. I mean, for them to make such a big deal about Sean coming back, you know what I mean? For the people that don't know, Ty Dillinger, 10. Joe Gacy's been on a run for the last. He's been on a run for about a year, maybe longer. So to put, as of now anyway, and that's what I saw. I tried to check as many sites as I could before I'd done the show of where the matches were. And I think to put this on the kickoff show is kind of ridiculous. And I have to say this about wrestling, and I'm not moaning. Wrestling's on fire at the moment. It's doing its thing. It's, you know what I mean? We don't need to do this comparing it to the Attitude Era and all that business. Different times, different wrestling, different stars. That's fine. But it's doing its thing at the moment. But the one thing I don't like is they keep giving us these long kickoff shows, which I'm pretty sure the WrestleMania ones are like 2 hours. And then they give us like kickoff shows between all the pay-per-views and stuff. And then we get to the pay-per-view. And in this one, it's NXT, where I feel like Sean Spears and Gacy shouldn't be on the kickoff show. But in the normal roster, we normally have a pay-per-view where we don't get the Intercontinental title and the US title on the same pay-per-view. You guys know what I'm talking about, innit? Like, I'm pretty sure night 1 and night 2 WrestleMania will have either title, but usually they leave one of them off the card or both of them, which is crazy when you've got a long kickoff show. And I know they're going to say, well, kickoff show, people are getting into the stadium. Just start the show earlier. People will turn up, especially if you put a fire match on first and you mix it in between. You know what I mean? So, don't know. Yeah, Morris, I think it's just storyline. As of now, anyway, I think it's just storyline. But I can get the updated card on. I think it's still on here. Updated card. Yeah. Because I think the Metaphors is going to host Stand and Deliver, so that'd be crazy still. But I've got. Listen, this is very hard for us modern wrestling fans, isn't it? The one we've gone from this to this, because now we start thinking too logically about the booking of it. So the booking of it in my head saying Sean Spears just came back, surely he doesn't lose. But the other side of it is like, well, Gacy's been killing it for long, and he keeps losing matches. I'm gonna go with Sean Spears to win. So I'm gonna go for Sean Spears for the win. I think it makes sense. You know what I mean? That's just one of those ones. Let's see. They don't even put the match on the kickoff show anymore on the main roster. I think 2 hours for the kickoff is pointless. Should have Andre the Giant Battle Royal on the kickoff. They're doing the Battle Royal on SmackDown this year. This is what I'm saying. Like, we don't. I and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man. Everyone on the kickoff show, I really like them. I don't even know who's on it this time, but it's normally Booker T, Jackie Redmond, sometimes not Sam wrestling, and sometimes Wade Barrett, someone like that. I love everyone on the kickoff show. I love Booker T in it, so that's the reason why I sometimes tune in. But all they do on the kickoff show is what we're doing now, very fast. They go through each match. They say who they think's gonna win, give a prediction. They talk some waffle about the other wrestlers, and then they show video packages, and they show the same video packages that when you get to the main show, they play the same video packages again through all the adverts. So that's like, for me, and I'm guessing for you that as well, you're like, why would I watch kickoff show when all the vignettes and adverts you play is going to be exactly the same? So I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Kickoff show, yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, video packages. Kickoff show used to have battle royals. I don't understand why the battle royal is put on SmackDown the last couple of years. I don't know, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these people that think that everyone should be on the WrestleMania card. I don't think that's true, because I think like WrestleMania is supposed to be the top of the top, and you're supposed to earn your way in the year to get to this spot. If you get left off that card, usually you're not good enough. But the caveat to that would be, instead of leaving them off the card, you put them on the kickoff show. At least then they've got somewhere to work. So I remember before we had the Usos versus New Day on the kickoff show, and I was pissed. They never deserved to be on there. But we've gone from that to having nothing and loads of time. It's a bit crazy. So I don't know. Will we even get a break between Stand and Deliver and Night One? Oh yeah. We get a break. I seen somebody just say it's 3:30. If it is, I need to change my stream, because I've got my stream down as 5 p.m. I think they said the kickoff show's at 3, and then the show starts at 5 p.m. UK time, which means Stand and Deliver is not that long. The NXT shows are normally about 2.5 hours, 2 hours max. So that'll take us to like 7, then there'll be a gap from 7 till 12, which is about 5 hours. So there's enough time. On a regular weekend, if this was, I wouldn't be doing it, man. But it's WrestleMania weekend, isn't it? Yeah, sure. No, I don't think. The main. Yeah, it should be on the main card. I agree. Have no idea, bro. Have no idea. Like 4 hours both nights kickoffs. That's full show. Talk about 7 matches. And I think 7 matches for each WrestleMania show is perfect. I don't think they should do any more. There'll probably be like a weird, in between. They had the Snoop Dogg punching man in the face last year and all that. Like, they always have something in between weaved in. Or they have like a Pat McAfee Miz match and Vince McMahon coming. Like, I get that, all that stuff. So that's why 7 is perfect, because you have time to like put stuff in between. Roughly about 2 matches an hour, and then obviously the last match usually takes up about 40. With the entrance, it takes up about 45 minutes of the whole show, so that makes sense as well. Oh yeah, you brother Aston, you nearly had me changing my whole stream then. Well, yeah, I thought so. Definitely 5 o'clock. So my thing's already up. So you like hit the notification bell on that as well if you're gonna join me on that day. Ooh, the tag team match, man. The ladies out there: Thea Hall, Fallon Henley, Kalani Jordan versus JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Dame. This match. Listen, man, the ladies are going to kick ass. I'm not too much of a fan of 3-on-3 tag team matches unless there's something on the line, but there's not with this one. But for me, you look at this, you see where Thea Hall is, and you go, she's going to win. So I'm going that team with Thea Hall. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't care too much for the match, but one thing I know about NXT pay-per-views, I've never been disappointed with one of them. Never. I've had somewhat like below what the other ones were, but I've never been disappointed with an NXT pay-per-view. Even Worlds Collide was good. So let me know in the comment section. What's Morris saying? They're gonna have Hulk do some cameo. Yeah, I keep seeing him everywhere. Listen, I'm all for Hulk's entrance, and once his entrance is gone, I don't need to hear him talk. Something, brother. I don't need any of that. But when his music hits and it's unexpected, man, nothing goes like that, bro. Bow, 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 bow. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Bow, 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 now, now. You know, like that. Come on, mate. Team theater. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. You know the vibes, bro. You know the vibes. Come on. Where we go next? Move on. Ah, gotta save that one. Let's go to this one, man. Triple threat match. Oh my god! Yo, in the words of Big E, I'm not even gonna say what Big E said, bro, but you know what it is, man. You know what it is. It's the big man, them. This match is going down. Come on, bro. Dijak and that. Yeah? Big Dijak and that. You know, like that. Big Omafemi. Just Briggs and that. Yeah. This match might steal the show, although. Yeah, there's still the over 2 matches still. Listen, already I'm predicting a great show because of the 2 matches what are after this. God. They've really got it right on NXT, man. I kind of hate the fact that it's not black and gold because it doesn't get promoted to everyone else and everyone doesn't get to see it and watch it as much as they did before. But if you do watch it and you spend a little bit of time and invest in NXT, you'll realize that it's still doing its thing. Aston said he sees it between Obafemi and Dijak. He doesn't see Briggs winning. And it says Dijak, you know, like that. Obafemi's had the title for a bit now. He's Morris has got Obafemi to win, and everything tells me that he should win. But I think that Dijak might just do it, you know. I think it's a special WrestleMania weekend. Dijak has been arguably, like, in the WWE anyway, in terms of, like, most improved, selling into their character. You know, like, social media has been killing it. The matches he's been doing are killing it. He's really entertained the fans. I don't really want to go against Obafemi, but I think Dijak's going to win. And I think for this reason, Dijak, it's a triple threat match, isn't it? Which means Obafemi doesn't have to take the pin. Obafemi doesn't have to look weak. He loses and nobody will care that he lost in a triple threat match. And I hear you on that one, Anna. The ratio t-shirts, bring them out already. But yeah, I'm going Dijak, man. I'm sorry, people. I know, Andy, Morris. I see you gone for Obafemi. I get it, man. I get it. You know what I mean? But actually, after his promo and NXT, I'm going to choose Dijak. It's deserved. Dijak's cold, bro. Dijak's cold, man. Man, I have to remember, like, I don't want to explain this to you guys and that, but remember Mason T-Bar and that, and Flapjack and that. Yeah, man, this is what I'm saying, bro. Man was out here just T-barring up the place and that. Retribution. That's what man has gone from Retribution, bro, to this big Dijak. I'm going for it, man. Amari said, Obafemi can move on to bigger things after this anyway. Exactly. Ethan said Obafemi, think he will keep the title for a long time, maybe become the longest reigning North American champion. Interesting. Very interesting. It's very believable that he could keep it. Anna says Dijak social media trolling has been everything. It's been dope. I think you'd say Dijak, Drew McIntyre underneath that. It was on par for a little bit, but I think Dijak's been a little better. Although Drew's killing it right now, so big up Drew as well. Moving on from there. Hey, listen, there's only one person I want to win this, man. You know, like that Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. Yeah, a.k.a. Rock Steeblood, a.k.a. Reality of Wrestling champ, Reality of Wrestling legend. I'm going for her. Listen, Roxanne Perez, the seamless transition into being a badass from being the little cute one who, you know, she was trying her best and being a hero for the people. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, little Roxy, it's that time, man. Lyra, listen, I have way more respect for you than I did before, innit? No, let me change that. I didn't disrespect you before. I didn't have a lack of respect for you before. I just didn't care for your character as much. I was kind of like, you know, she beat Becky and all this bit. I was like, why is she next up? I saw you wrestle. I was like, oh, that's why she's next up. I don't really like the feathers and all that because it reminds me of like anyone who's watched the Power Rangers movie from back in the day with the Ivan Ooze and that. You know, Ivan Ooze got some, he calls some like little crow things for the Power Rangers to fight them. The feathers remind me of the crow thing and that. I don't like it, but she's cold. But sorry, Roxanne, it's that time to get that title. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Take that back and that. Go for it. Yeah. Nah, man, ain't no AJ Lee character infringement, bro. She's doing her thing, man. Let her live. You know what time it is. Who's got the picks, man? Andy's gone for Roxy. You know like that. Amari's gone for Roxy. Come on, you know the vibes. Yeah, Anderson Perez has been giving everything to the character. This has been awesome. She made me care. Exactly. That's all you want as a wrestling fan. I'm going for it, man. Roxy there as well. Ethan said Roxanne Perez has been a year since the ladder match. She lost the title in. Exactly. You know what time it is, man. Ashley said, what a match this is going to be. I can see Roxanne winning the next. Or being the next to less than 18 kind of characters. Come on, but you know what time it is. A very bright future. And she's only young. She's been killing it for a minute. Booker T trained her up well, man. Big of Roxanne Perez, man. But Lyra, I think it's time. I think it's time, innit? I think it's time. That's all I'm saying. And moving on to listen. Listen. You know what time it is when Don is around, innit? When Ilya Dragunov is around, blood. You know what? Listen, Tony D'Angelo, listen, your character as a man who grew up on just gangster movies, I was almost obsessed. I love the culture, the whole Italian mob culture. I love it. Jersey, New York, all of that. I love it. Goodfellas, Godfather, Casino, The Irishman, Carlito's Way. I love it. Donnie Brasco, I love it. But, broski, Ilya, bruv, is the coldest. Ilya loses his title. There's a positive and a negative. Ilya, I shouldn't do this to you, bro, but I think you might lose the title still. Now, hear me out, people. Hear me out. I know that if you was gonna pick anyone to be Ilya, it probably wouldn't be Big Tony D. You know, like that. I think you would have chosen maybe Carmelo from before or whoop that trick. But there's time for them, man, and the trick's over as hell. You gotta get that to next year's WrestleMania where we can hear whoop that trick live, big stage. But if you are telling me that Bash at Berlin, you don't want to see Gunther versus Ilya Dragunov again, because I want to see it. I know we've seen it already. I don't care. I want to see it again and again and again. Some of the greatest matches you'll ever see. If you've never watched Ilya versus Gunther, you don't know what you're missing, bro. Some of the best wrestling in the world. Tony, take the crown, take a bow. I'm going Tony D. I'm probably going to be wrong. I'm not too mad if I'm wrong, but at the same time, Ilya's one of the best wrestlers in the world. He's literally outgrown NXT in terms of where he can progress. He can't progress anymore in NXT. His character is perfect. It fits in wherever he goes. Whether it's in the suit or the cloak or the red eyes, it doesn't matter, bro. The little sit down, what they had on NXT. Oh my God, I'm going for it, man. It's that time. It's that time. Let me see what the people are saying. I'll go back a little bit. I think Lyra will retain because of Tatum Paxley. I think Tatum Paxley might cost her, so be interesting. Ilya for the win over here. Where are we? Murray said he's dropping the title. Tony's winning. I am here for it, man. Time for Ilya to lose that bout. I'd love to see Tony win. Okay, I see it, man. Tony D, time to shine. Ilya lose, due for a call-up. Yeah, I'm trying to like not do it because of the call-ups, but I'm just saying I think he's gonna lose, and it's one of them, man. I will feel that Tony will cheat somehow, use a knuckle duster or something like that. I think he'll cheat. Create a problem public. Yeah. I like Tony's character, but there's something more in the. Oh yeah. Listen, Ilya's, as I said, I don't think there's an argument to if he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. He is. He's the full package already. And when you look at the roster, even though it's a great roster, who Who would you put in a feud with him next that he hasn't already been in a feud with? Ilya? There's nobody. And then it's like, well, what's left for him on NXT apart from to just hold the title longer? Let's be honest, man. Once you make it to the main roster, people don't really respect your NXT reign anymore. I think Asuka was like the last of that. She had the title for like 3 years. No one cares anymore. You know what I mean? She's one of the Kabukis and so yeah, one of them ones still. But that's the one there. Where the hell is the one that I missed? There it is. There it is. There it is. Whoop that trick. Yeah. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I like it. Whoop. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that. Come on, talk about story. Listen. Talk about long-term story booking. Seeds were planted very early. Carmelo had enough. We got heel Carmelo, Darth Vader, evil settings, Sidious. We had the rise of a star in Big Trick Williams. The whoop that trick chant will go global when he makes it to the main. I promise you, there's a few things. We have the yes movement, greatest, probably the greatest, isn't it? We have the what movement. What? We got all of that. You know what I mean? Seth's got the I get it. We got the Cody. We have all of that. But trust me, when these NFL dons get a whiff of whoop that, it's going to be the chant before NFL games. Promise you that. It's going to be the chant in studios and movies and TV shows and boxing matches and UFC matches. We have to do it, bro. We have to do it. This match, I don't know, it might steal the show, it might not, but if it doesn't steal the show, it's just because Ilya was out here killing it. It doesn't really matter. This match is cold. I am invested 100%. If anyone wants NXT, the little rumble in the ring, I'm invested. I've been invested since the start. From when Trick Williams was just a hype man. Remember when Trick Williams was just a hype man? Do you remember that? He just used to be there talking, taking bumps on the sideline. You would never think, and I'll be honest, I would never have thought that this would happen this quick. But he is him, and Carmelo is him, literally. And Hayes is pretty much main roster already now, isn't it? Like he's done what like Bron Breaker's done, Tiffany Stratton. I like the way WWE are doing it now. Before they used to just go, "Oh, you're getting a call up now, go." And then what would happen is they'll turn up on SmackDown. The fans in the stadium who don't watch NXT wouldn't like know who they are. They'll get lack of like fan reaction and stuff, and then you just fall to the wayside and become Ricochet. What they've done with this one is they've intertwined the people. They've got Bron Breaker's here, Bron Breaker's back on NXT title. Bron Breaker's here, Bron Breaker's back. Oh, that was a crazy spear. Who's that guy? Oh yeah, Steiner's. All right, back down. Tiffany Stratton. We know. Tiffy time. You got it. Carmelo Hayes. Who's that guy? Oh my God, he's great. He had a great match. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So, who is going to win this match? Who is my prediction? Listen, man. There's only one man who's winning this match, bro. Sorry, but that is Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick. That's my pick. And let's find out what yours is. Let me get to that comment section. And hopefully I'll get it from the right time. Right from here. Okay. This match is WrestleMania worthy. I'm not joking. I made a point of saying I should have done a whole video of it, but I did it in the stream before. I feel like that will be the next step for WWE to insert one NXT match into the main, like the WrestleMania main event. No, not into the main event, but into the WrestleMania. So even if it's the first match on the card, in fact, even if it was on the kickoff show, because the kickoff show crowd is still going to be bigger than, the NXT crowd. Although the main events are pretty big, and you do it towards the end of the kickoff show. You don't do it right at the beginning when people are just walking in. You do when there's like, half an hour left to get into the stadium. I think that would be great for them, man. I think it gives them a feel of what they're working towards. It doesn't throw them in the deep end too much, and also just give them a taste of it instead of making two on top and falling by the wayside. I think it's a great idea. So yeah, I agree with you. I need this match plugged into my veins, Susanna. You know the vibes. Easy. Trick wins. Carmella leaving anyways, so kind of obvious. Hey man, let's keep it kayfabe in it. What do you think's gonna happen though? Judas versus the Black Messiah and that, you know what I'm saying? Fred Hampton things and that, bro. Trick Williams a win and Carmelo loss. Hey you man. First black men to main event at WrestleMania weekend. Come on, you know the vibes, bro. Know what I mean? Oh, this future WrestleMania main event. Yeah, listen, I love stuff like this. I agree with you on this here because you do have booking like this where they bring stuff back up in like 5 years' time. And these two are main event in WrestleMania, and the paths of like one's had the Intercontinental title, one's had the WWE Championship, and it works its way up. I think we need to see different. I like the fact that over the last couple of years, and to be fair to some of the WWE stars, it's your fault. We had that period, didn't we? Just around lockdown and just after lockdown, where it was constant legends. And we listen. I love seeing them because I don't want them to fall by the wayside. But you don't always want legends main event in your pay-per-views because it kind of says that the young ones ain't doing their job properly. Because you should never be able to get a Goldberg back to be the main event. Why would he be back if you're doing your job properly? Why is John Cena keep turning up? You're doing your job. But now it's a little bit different. Now they're turning up to be a part of the show instead of being the show. And I like it, man. Big up to the guys. Carlo Rowley versus Adam Cole vibes from this Hope the Street fight. It's a regular singles match in it at the moment, but Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly, Black and Gold, one of the last matches in it. I loved it, man. Was it WrestleMania 36 NXT weekend Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole as well? That was cold. He needs to work on his promos, but when the music hits, bro is a star. I like his promos, I do. I like it. But they can always use work, of course. Trick used to give Leo Rush vibes. Yeah, man. Love Leo Rush, man. That's my guy still. Carmella never misses, but he will again. Trick, come on. You know the vibes. Wait, is this the main event and not Tony? No, bro. We don't know the booking, bro. I'm just doing the show. I just put it in order of what I wanted to talk about. And for me, this is the biggest story on the roster. So, yeah, I don't know. Trick win Melo main roster. Yeah. Now, it doesn't sound backwards. That's literally what normally happens in it, unless you relinquish your title or something. So, on who's showing up at NXT that was on the phone to Ava. I think it's William Regal. I think it's William Regal who's turning up. She said on the phone, you've what did she say? You've always been part of the NXT family, and there's always space for you here. It's William Regal, isn't it? You know what I mean? I only want to see William Regal say War Games. You know what I mean? I don't know why I sound like Wade Barrett. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. Yeah, man. Trick could do with a manager 6 months to call and protect him, give him time to learn and still let him. I mean, we know. I think most people have something that they would love, but it's not going to happen because I've heard Booker T say loads of times that he's there to mentor them. He'll listen to you. Any questions they've got, you can phone him and all that stuff because he was in reality wrestling as well. But I would love Booker T, to be honest. Or, in fact, I say or. This is going to sound backwards because I was just about to say, for obviously you're talking about Trick, but for Carmelo Hayes, MVP would be perfect with Carmelo, to be honest. But yeah, Trick, I see you, man. William really, been besmirched and listen, Sunshine. Yeah, listen to me, Sunshine's the best, bro. You know what I mean? I love when he was just him and Tajiri, man. Because man, when he was general manager, that used to kill me. So we'll have Trick Mellow Gang versus Street Profits versus the Usos after either SummerSlam or the Rumble. Trick Mellow Gang don't exist, bro. That's over with. That's over with, bro. I mean, we'll reunite sometime in the future because that's what always happens, but that'll be too close in the future, wouldn't it? Royal Rumble next year, January. Too soon. What was it? April? Yeah, nah, it's too soon. But hey, listen, we got more, man. That's NXT. We gotta get to WrestleMania. You already know the vibes. Let's get to that, man. Oh, baby. This is going to be one of those ones still. Might have to get a little order in there. Little order in the room and that, blood. Order in the room and that, blood. WrestleMania. Yeah. All right, listen. I don't have a particular order to do this in. I might skip past few to go back to. I think I'm gonna save all the title matches if I can see them properly. I'm gonna save them all till last. Probably the best way to do it. Go through the matches that, I care about all the matches, but I don't care about all of them. Like, I don't really, you know what I mean? Some of them I'm just like, meh. But it's all good. Let me change the thing at the bottom, and let's get to. Let me see if I can do them in order of night 1 and night 2. You think I could do that? Nah. You have to bear with me on this one, man, because WrestleMania is one of them ones, isn't it? So let's see. Night 1. Night 1, baby! I think I've got it here. Have I? All right, WrestleMania Night 1. Let's get it, man. If I'm correct, I swear the Rey Mysterio match is on there. Let's go here, man. Let's start here, man. Let's get it, man. Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Yeah, Legado del Fantasma and all that blood, like that with LWO settings. Now, I have to say, this match, and I can only be 100% honest. Seriously. At this current period, I don't care about this match. I don't. Do I like everyone in the match? Yes. Do I love Ray? Yes. Do I like Santos? Yeah. Dominic, I love Dominic. I don't care about this match. And no one cared when... I don't know if you guys saw when Rey Mysterio was like, I've got my partner already. And I was looking at the rest of the LWO. I was like, hold on a minute. Why are you not picking somebody in the LWO already? Like, Carlito's right next to you. Them right next to you, bro. He throws Dragon Lee. I get it. He's got like a little bit of a pass with Dominic from the NXT and all that stuff. And it looks cool that they're both in lucha masks. And the actual match itself might be good, but any story around this, I couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit about this match. So when I'm gonna ask who's gonna win, my prediction very simply is if Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee is gonna win this match. That's what I expect to happen. Like, I can't express it enough. Anyone who didn't see the little rumble they had last week, Donnie came out. The fans didn't even understand what was going on with Dragon Lee. There was no reaction to it, which is they've done poor with this, to be fair. And I gotta say one more thing as well. And I mean this in the nicest possible way. And I like the people on it. LWO doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. It has no place on the roster. It falls flat every time. Forget what happens when the bell rings. Because when the bell rings, they're all really good wrestlers and they put on a show and they do great things. But storyline wise, does anybody care about? Does anybody care about LWO? The only thing I like about LWO is the logo looks cool because of the colors. But and I remember the Latino World Order in WCW, but in modern day, most people just know NWO in it, and it just looks like, but you're not NWO in it. So, we'll see what you guys are saying and that. I'm not trying to ruin it for anyone. If you're an LWO fan, big up to you and that. But you know what I mean. Zelina deserves better on her own. I know that much. She really does. It was just not a thing for me. But they should have just made Rey Mysterio Zelina's coach and kept Santos Escobar and Legado del Fantasma together, bro. You know what I mean? But they decided to put Garza and Humberto there. Hey, man. Makes no sense to me. Carlito return on LWO. I needed interference from Carlito. Has been doing a whole bunch of nothing since he returned. I knew this was going to happen. I told everyone this was going to happen with Carlito because it happened the first time he returned. Remember the first time he returned and then disappeared for a little bit. I was like, be cool if Carlito comes back. It's always going to be great to see somebody who you grew up watching. You know, even when he came back, his music was different, which I don't want to hear. I want to hear the spit noise and I spit in the face of people that don't want to be cool. And then you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear some next tune and that. Remember he came back, everyone was all excited. Oh my God, he's in great shape. Look at him. I love Carlito, bro. But it's time to be honest sometimes, isn't it? And I'm trying to be as nice as possible because I want all these to have a job. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about him. Nobody cares about LWO. Nobody cares about Humberto and Garza, even though they're a great tag team, should say NXT. No one cares about Mendoza and them, man. Apart from the fact he can do the Superman thing off the rope, I think that's cold. Zelina's all I care about, and Rey Mysterio. That's it. That's it. That's just me being honest. So yeah, the Puerto Rico thing was cold, but that's not gonna happen all the time, is it? So Zero Pool been a long time. Thompson's on Ray, so why are we still caring? Bro, he turned on Ray. They split each other from the roster. Then Ray got injured, and nobody like Dom's been doing his own thing. I mean, in fact, they dropped the ball on Dom a little bit because, well, yeah, they just have like it sucks, man. So I couldn't care less about Smash unless Carlito does something. Yeah, but like, for example, if Carlito turned on them, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Like, this will be the match. You won't see it on TV because all the people in the stadium will be there, but people at home, I promise you, this will be the match when people make drinks and that. I'm gonna watch it because I'm on live streaming that, and I think the match itself will be cold. Maybe they can do some in-ring storytelling with Dom and Ray. I think that will help. Dom's always interesting to watch still, but yeah, couldn't give a shit. Alright, but free Zelina, man. Let her go. I only care about Zelina, little petite Latina, little fuck. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. But for Santos' sake, I want him and Dom to win. I get what you mean. Santos and Dom will win. Carly will probably cost Ray, but it feels weird because Carly will cause a split between Ray. Yeah, it'd be silly. It'd be silly. It really would. Same, I only like the T-shirt, not bothered about the faction. Exactly. They've all got like LWO tattoos and stuff like that, but I just, yeah. LWO is full of talent, but they have no real hype about them. They won't be able to get hype either, ever. Look, think of there's like, I can't moan about this because I asked for loads of factions in it, but you've got these lot. You got the Final Testament. You got the Almighty Prophets. They're not called the Almighty Prophets anyway. I'll call them that. Like there's enough factions, bro. Not to mention there's everyone else. Where's Andrade going? So it's like, yeah, man. Legado del Fantasma and LWO plus Final Testament plus the Almighty Prophets plus the Bloodline plus whatever weird shit Cody and Seth's got going on. I don't know, man. There's enough of them in it. Oh yeah, here he goes. Andrade shows up for Dom. There you go. Ric Flair's speech about Carly was true. Man was too busy trying to rizz up Tori Wilson. Hey, can't really blame him though. You know what I mean, bro? That's a special case right there. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get to these. You have to bear with me on this on night one stuff though, man, because they're not in order on my laptop. So I'm looking for Rhea, Becky, Jimmy J. I'm trying to think, is there any non-title matches? There is. I know exactly where they are. I don't know if they've done the video thing for it already. Not that one. Not that one. That's night two. Night two. This one. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do care about this. I do care about this. This is Yeet versus no Yeet. This is main event J versus nobody's bitch Jimmy. Remember nobody's bitch Jimmy? Remember that? Oh man. This match, I swear, every WrestleMania, Jay used to do a WrestleMania vlogs in it, and Jimmy. Go and watch it on YouTube. I think they put it out yesterday, WrestleMania vlogs. I'm so hyped for this match, yeah. I feel like they can really put an imprint on the business in this match, man. If they do storytelling like what Roman and Jay did in their match before when Jimmy was a part of it with his brace on, oh my god, this could be amazing. Could be amazing. Seriously. Morris says Jimmy and Jay can't be night one, surely. Yeah, they can't put all the big matches on night two because the chances are that Jimmy's bloodline in it. So we'll get to the match after, but if Bloodline Rules happens, they're gonna need Jimmy free on night two instead of him just having a match and being broken and both of them can't help out. So I think they have to split it up. You can't have Jimmy versus Jay, Drew versus Seth, and Roman versus Cody all on night. I don't think you can have them all on night two. I don't think it would work because they need stuff for people to want to watch night one in it. Obviously, The Rock and that's already on there, but yeah, kind of one. That's the card I've got at the moment anyway. So yeah, because you've got the You're already gonna have The Rock, Roman, Cody, and Seth on there. You're already gonna have Jimmy and Jay on there. You got the big ladder match on there. You got the damage control and that. Yeah, man, you already know what it is, man. Night 2's got the bad boy matches anyway. We'll get to that. They have to have a mix of certain things in it. So, maybe Solo. Special get nah. Don't do that. Rikishi needs to show up. I swear. If he doesn't, what's the point? Rikishi showing up would be perfect, especially if one of them pushed it too far in this match. I would much prefer this match to be no disqualification. But then again, I actually don't want Solo and that to get involved. I want pure one-on-one match between the twins, man. I think they've always wanted it. It's their dream match. It's not one of these things where, you know, when wrestlers just say, "Oh, it's my dream match." They definitely mean it, because if you go on YouTube, go onto their Cricket Wireless interview from before lockdown, and they're on there talking. They're a tag team at the time, and they're talking about, yeah, dream match would be to fight my brother at WrestleMania, and I think it's great that they've come around to this, man. So yeah, very interested in it, and okay, there's a problem in this match though, because when we're talking about who's gonna win, in terms of who needs to win, it's Jimmy. But I feel like if Jimmy wins, he's not going to do anything with it. Like I'm being deadly serious. I feel like if Jimmy wins, he just beat his brother and he just goes back to being part of the bloodline. Unless the bloodline falls apart at WrestleMania, I don't know. But whereas Jay has been his main event, he's honestly, is he not the most popular person on the roster? He's up there, isn't it? Like the whole stadium is doing his movement when he comes out, and he is next step after Jimmy. Whoever wins this match, the next step has to be to go and get a singles title on their own, because that's the whole point of this. The whole point of this feud is Jay went off on his own, and you think you can go and be successful without me. That's literally the whole point of the feud. Jimmy keeps saying it. He's like, just remember, it's always me and you, and it like you're my little brother. You can't just go off and do stuff without me. And he did. He went off. He won the tag team titles, which obviously hurt his brother because that's their thing. He went and won it with Cody. And I'm not allowing it. So I'm going to beat the brakes off you, and that's you realize. Obviously, Jay's thing is, you've been costing me stuff. And when I did have my chance to do something singles, you didn't let me. Remember, he nearly won the Intercontinental title, and Jimmy shoe up. So I don't know. But I would leave them alone, man. I think, in fact, I would probably like that if Jimmy comes out his entrance with Solo and tells Solo at the top of the ramp to leave him. Because let's be honest, it's his brother, innit? He doesn't need to join in, bro. Like, it's his brother. He's the little brother of the twins, bro. So if Jimmy just tells him, because sometimes we get heels doing that, Jimmy tells him, yo, nah, I'll handle this on my own. That's my little brother, just like you. And he tells Solo to go away. That would be the one. So I'm going for Jay on the win. There you go, man. I know Jimmy makes more sense in terms of he needs to win because he's not been doing anything. But that's not Jay's fault, innit? Jay's stock is high. It's hot right now. You do not put water on the fire, bruv, when it's this hot, bruv. You know, like that. And Jay's stock is up there. If you're talking about main event level, you've got obviously The Rock and Seth and Cody and all that stuff like that. Let's be honest, Jay could go on and whoever, if Drew wins, which we'll get to that later, Jay should be up next, isn't it? He should be up next, and he's got beef with him already. So, yeah, I got Jay winning. Anyway, yeah, Solo interfering in 4 matches would be crazy. Just put who you want, who you think's gonna. Don't put who you needs to win. Tell me who you think's gonna win. I want the prediction. Gang says Zilla showing up would be perfect. It wouldn't be perfect. Not in this match. It wouldn't. This match doesn't need any interference from new people, bro, at all. Like Zilla's not their brother, innit? Is that's family, his cousins and that, but that's Umaga's son. Like, nah, because I think even when Zilla comes in, if he does never come in, I know he's not going to be there because he's booked for another show. I think it might be GCW, but Jacob Fatu as well. I don't know. Savage got it. Jay loses, gets frustrated, goes after Sami Zayn after beats Gunther. Can build up from there. Nah, because then you're going back to Jay being heel, bro. Jay being heel while Jimmy's heel on different rosters makes no sense. What do I suggest happens to Jimmy after? I don't suggest, bro. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I don't suggest anything. It's not that I can't. I just don't know right now because I don't know what's going to happen with Roman. That I can't book past WrestleMania simply because if Roman loses, then everything's different at WrestleMania. Everything after WrestleMania is different for the Bloodline because it's almost like the Bloodlines fell apart. They got no gold left. They'll be empty. The Island of Irrelevancy would have sunk. They'll have no. The only thing they'll have is a Hall of Fame ring from Paul Heyman. So I just think I'm not thinking about Jimmy right now with this. I know for Jay's sake, Jay can beat Jimmy and go back to what he was doing, which was trying to go for an Intercontinental title. Which if it is solo, if we'll get to Gunther now. If Gunther wins, then it's back to what he was doing. If Sammy wins, then you get a build-up of it's babyface versus babyface, but it's going to be a massive match because they're both the feud's been there, and it's been they hated each other. Well, Jay used to hate Sammy, then he started loving Sammy. Then you know what I mean. So yeah, I can't think of anything to do with the Bloodline itself, Jimmy or Solo. It's pointless me thinking about it till after that WrestleMania match because it changes everything. If Roman wins, then you go back on okay. They can go off the titles and US titles and stuff like that. Jimmy can go for the US title. Shouldn't you know what I mean? It'll be Kevin Owens, Randy, or Logan Paul. Sounds about right. If Roman loses, then the Bloodline should probably fall apart, and then it's almost like they've lost everything, can it? You don't want them to have stuff because for a storyline, why would the Bloodline break apart, lose everything, but Jimmy gets opportunities? It should be the fact that the person who left did, but well. Enough, because I spent too much time on Jimmy and Jay. I'm going for Jay for the win. Jimmy's Morris's choice. Anna said there's a reason why it's called main event. Jay could get involved with night 2 main event and push for the main title. Oh, yeah. I think the main title in terms of Seth's title, but not Roman's. But I do think, remember, night 2, we don't know what's going to happen on night 1 yet, but night 2, if it is end up, I don't believe that Bloodline Rules is going to happen only because they just done it on Raw. So why did you show us early? Although, Bloodline Rules, it was no disqualification, which was terrible. But if Bloodline Rules does happen, then obviously, I think Bloodline Rules means that they can just choose what they want. I don't think it means any actual match. Which I know that The Rock, if they win, The Rock's going to say no one of the family members can come to ringside apart from him and Solo and Jimmy. It's going to be something like that, isn't it? So, I don't know. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Trying to see where we can get back to, man, because there's so many confusing stuff here. I should have put them separate, night 1 and night 2. Which one's night 2, night 1? This is the... Wait, man, there's so many matches, bro. Hey, this is on night 1. This is on night 1. I know it is. It is, man. It is, man. The 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed. Listen, I'm not going to say that I came up with the concept for this match because I didn't. Obviously, the match has been out for ages. Tell me I didn't say that at WrestleMania they need to do the same ladder match as WrestleMania 31. They need to do another big... I said this, bro. WWE, you took my idea, blood. I know, man. I knew it, man. Big up, Ashton. See you later, bro. Yeah, let me get through who's in this match because there's a lot of people in this match. And I think you guys should know who my pick is to win this already. I've been saying it for the last 6 months before they even got back together. But I know my pick is. So, in the six-pack ladder match, obviously, we have the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Finn Balor. We've got the Awesome Truth. We've got DIY. We got the New Day. We got New Catch Republic. And we got A-Town Down Under, which is Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, who have been trolling Joey Swole on Instagram. Okay. First of all, myself, I'm very excited for this match. I'm very excited. Like, I love these matches in these pay-per-views, man. I feel like we don't have enough of them. It doesn't have to be like, I feel like damn near every pay-per-view should have like a ladder match, a table match, a TLC match, a Hell in a Cell match, a cage match, a no disqualification match, a hardcore match, a Force Count Anywhere match, a casket match, an ambulance match, a buried alive match, a bra and panties match. I feel like every pay-per-view should have one of those things, man. It just makes it a bit more interesting. I love the sound of people being body slammed on ladders. I grew up on Matt and Jeff in it. I grew up on Edge and Christian. I grew up on the Dudleys and that 3D and that. My pick for this match, because I think Finn Balor and Damian Priest ain't leaving champions. I also think that Judgment Day are on its final legs. I do. Although the one good thing about Judgment Day is all these people that have been who would have been in catering, you know what I mean? JD and that, not being disrespectful, but JD, they're not. You know what I mean? Rhea doesn't need the Judgment Day. Damian Priest got the Money in the Bank, and yeah, don't even get me started on the Money in the Bank, because he could shock people still. I'm going for Awesome Truth. I picked Awesome Truth about 6 months ago. I was just praying that they would get back together. They did. I can't look past the love I have for R-Truth. I can't, bro. I can't look past it. This man has, for entertainment's sake, sacrificed everything for us. And he really doesn't get what he deserves because he's only seen as a joke. I love him for comedic purposes, but he can wrestle as well, man. And I think R-Truth is older than most of the people on the roster. It doesn't look like it. And I'm here for him to get a belt, man. So, I don't know. Because I'm guessing you have to take all the belts off the thingy. So when the belts are hung up, obviously you're gonna have 8 belts in it. 8 belts? No, it's not. 2 Raws, 2 SmackDowns. I'm not tripping here. No, 4 belts. 4 belts hanging up, 2 blue ones, 2 red ones. What happens if one team grabs the red ones and one team grabs the blue ones? Does anybody know? That's never happened before, but what happens? That's what I want to know, because that could be a thing, isn't it? If you're gonna go back to but you can't do that because it's undisputed. It's the undisputed tag team championships, tag team titles. So I'm predicting that before the match starts, there's new belts hanging up there already. I just said 4. 2 red ones and 2 blue ones. That's 4 in it. Talking about. Somebody else just said 2 sets of titles. 2 sets of titles would be, you know what I mean? So I'm saying, yeah, I think before this match starts, there's a new belt unveiled. Surely by now they have to have new belts in it. I think that makes sense. If it was just a regular tag team match, and the Usos when they had 2 sets of the belts or whatever, then you can split them up. But if it's just undisputed tag team championships, then surely it shouldn't matter. And it's kind of crazy asking a team to take off like 2. I don't fucking know. I don't know. No, I was reading the comments, bro. Somebody said another 2 sets, bro. That's what I was on about, people splitting them apart. It doesn't make sense to me. If it's split apart, then there would be 4 belts each of them. That's what I'm saying, which you can't have. So, yeah. I think they do new belts before this match. I'm going Awesome Truth. See what you lot are saying. Pete and Tyler to win, says Anna. Oh, Anna's saying the same thing. What happens? That's what I wanted to know, if one team grabs the Raw belts and one team grabs the SmackDown belts. And also, it wouldn't be one team, and it wouldn't be like the chances of you having Pete and Tyler up there at the same time as DIY up there at the same time, all grabbing the belts. It's a bit silly because you'd expect that one person would just grab 2 belts. I don't fucking know. I'm going Awesome Truth, and R-Truth's the one who's going to grab the belt for the reason, the fact that R-Truth has been supposed to be scared of heights the whole time, innit? That's what he's always done. So, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if R-Truth fucking goes to take the belts off and tightens them even more or something for, you know what I mean, comedy and that. But does Austin and Cena show up? Bro, what are we talking about? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm trying to cover. Listen, guys, I told you this at the beginning of the stream, and I'm only talking about what matches on the screen because it's too much for me, man. Like, I can't. I can't keep going back between the comments and that. So, but I don't think Austin and John Cena turn up. I don't. John Cena maybe, but not for a match. If we aren't splitting the belts, then we only need one set new belts called unsplit. Yeah, exactly. Same as Roman's belt. Even though Roman was walking around with the other belts for a while, his belt, what he's got now, is the Universal and WWE Championship together, isn't it? Although I keep seeing people say like, well, technically Roman's reign shouldn't even count because he has had a Universal belt longer than. Shut up, bruv. No one cares what you got to say, bruv. The moment Triple H decided to make a new belt for Seth, all of that stuff about the old Universal title doesn't matter anymore. So that's how I feel about that one. Okay, we've covered that one, covered that one. On this one, we've got 2 more matches, I think. Yeah, 2 more matches, which is the tag team match and then the women's match. No, 3 more, and then the Gunther and Finger. Okay. That's all right, meets. That's all right. Not these 2, not these 2, not these 2, not these 2. No, this one. One second. Yeah, sir. Come on. This one has to have Rocky themes, bro. This one has to have Sylvester Stallone, bro. You're my guy, bro. Rocky, favorite movie in that. Where are you at, man? Where are you, Matt? You heard what I said, bruv. I need Sammy to come out to rising up back on the street. I need Eye of the Tiger, bruv. It's Philadelphia, bro. Surely someone's got to feed into the fact that we're in Philadelphia, bro. And the fact that he had Chad Gable as his trainer, Chad Gable's going to come out with like a bandage on and that because Gunther matched him up. Surely Chad Gable's going to be like, Mickey, and it get up, Rock. You know what I'm saying? You won't get Sylvester Stallone. Give him a training montage. Come on, man. Gunther versus Sami Zayn, man. Hey, listen, I'll be honest. It's all pointing to Sami Zayn winning this, isn't it? Or Chad Gable costing Sami Zayn. But then the problem is Chad Gable cost Sami Zayn, then the feud's going to be Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable, which is nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn unless Chad Gable's going to win. Sami Zayn, this time last year, WrestleMania, won the tag team titles on night 1. Fought Roman at Elimination Chambers before that. Didn't get there, didn't make it to what he wanted to, but he did. He had a great 2 years before. I don't know, man. I think I got Gunther winning this still. I think Gunther winning it makes a bigger statement than Sami winning. I think, like, I don't know. Sometimes you just have to go with what's right, man. Like, Sami's aim for the moment would be great. You know, Sami winning, confetti coming down, all the excitement, I think it would be great. But are people really, I don't know, I could be wrong. Is people really behind Sami like they were when he was in the Bloodline? They're not in it. Like, they love him still. Like, everyone likes Sami. No one dislikes him, but his stock's dropped a little bit. Well, it's dropped a lot, in fact. Where's Gunther? I don't know. Although Gunther did get the better of him on Raw, so that's always a talent sign as well. Yeah, I think that Gunther's got to take this title to Bash at Berlin, if I'm honest. I think it doesn't make sense for him to not. I think Gunther's going to win this match. I see what you lot are saying. And I said, Gunther, nice try. Thanks for coming, Sami. Chad Gable, heel turn. Yeah, same. Although the thing is, this is what I'm saying. The only thing with Chad Gable heel turn on that is that he's not on his own, and he's with like Alpha Academy still. So every time when people turn heel, but they're in a faction, it never makes sense unless the whole faction. And Maxine Dupree is not going to turn heel. But I do get that. Like, I do think he might. I think that. I'll be honest. I think Chad Gable's going to cost Sami, but I don't think it's how you lot are saying it. So if you saw that since he's been training Sami, which has been a week, he's been walking around with a towel on his neck. And you know what I just said about Rocky, with the Rocky movies and stuff like that. It's in Philadelphia. Well, in Rocky, the reason why Apollo dies is because Rocky doesn't throw the towel in on it. So hear me out. He doesn't throw the towel in. And then Rocky feels guilty about it. I think we're going to get to a point in the match where Gunther's beating up Sammy so much. I'm talking about slapping the shit out of his chest, blood coming from his mouth, that Chad Gable's going to throw the towel in. He's going to throw the towel in. Sammy's not going to realize and still try to carry on. And they're going to ring the bell. And that's how Gunther's going to win the match. That's what I believe anyway. That's what I think is going to happen. So I think he's going to throw the towel in. Anyway, see what you guys are saying. Sammy will win with the help of Chad Gable, who, in my opinion, deserves the IC title more than Sammy. I don't think Chad Gable deserves the IC title because he hasn't done more than Sammy in the business. I just think that Chad Gable deserves more of a shot than a lot of people. Like he's put the work in. To be fair, Chad Gable versus Gunther, that little feud for a little bit was really good. But yeah, Sammy seems transitional type champion more since. Yeah, do you remember the last time Sammy had the Intercontinental title? Didn't he share it with like 3 people? Am I right about that? Wasn't it him, Cesaro, and Nakamura or something like that? I might be wrong, but I swear that's what happened. Probably it was his last title, and it's Cesaro. I think Gunther wins, has to go to Bash at Berlin. Feel like Chad Gable will be at ringside and watch Gunther destroy Sammy like Rockets. Yeah, that's what I said. But I think he'll throw the towel in. Think about it, WrestleMania Backlash in France. They fly out their whole families, and we see them in the front row. The families start clashing. That'd be crazy still. Although, whose family is clashing? Because I've seen Sammy's family. It's just his wife and his kid, bro. The ring general will carry this all the way to Germany. I agree. Over on who's a better father, put a smile on their child's face. There's a story. Doug side Gunther needs to retain, and then we move. Yeah, I'm going Gunther as well, man. I think everyone's seems about this. WWE Women's Championship. Yeah! Okay. Let me double check. I swear this is on night one. It is on night one. Women's, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch, and then after this one we've got obviously the main. Okay, I get why The Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody's main event, but realistically, bro, one of these lot should have been main event. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Yeah, very simple for me. Although I'm a bit worried because everything is pointing towards Becky winning. I'm not even joking. Like bringing out a new book. She's the one who's out here doing interviews everywhere. She was on the Breakfast Club yesterday. Everything is pointing towards Becky winning this match. I need Rhea Ripley to win though. I need Rhea Ripley to win. I don't know nothing about Becky's contracts, and I don't know about that, but I need Rhea Ripley to win this match. So yeah, that's what I'm going Rhea Ripley. Because I wouldn't be surprised if Becky's husband gets beat up too this weekend, and then they can both go off and have a break for a little bit together, and Seth can go fix his back, which just spoiled my other pick, but fuck it. I think you guys knew that already. But yeah, I'm going for Rhea. She's supposed to be heel, but she doesn't do anything heelish really, and the fans love her. All the simps love her. Anyone go to a comment section of Becky's pictures and videos. Makes me embarrassed to be a man. Nothing wrong with appreciating a woman and that, bro. But you, man, are out here just asking to drink bathwater and that, bro. Oh, Rhea put me in the headlock. I'd love to be that weight bench right now. Man, then, fix up, bro. You can't be acting desperate like that. It's disgusting. You know what I mean? Anyway, Anna says, mommy to retain. Amara says, Rhea Ripley babyface, so she'll retain. Rhea Ripley's babyface. No, Becky's the babyface in this match. Rhea's part of the Judgment Day. She just doesn't do her job properly. I mean, she tried to. She tries to call them morons and weirdos and that, but all them little simps think it's cute. Oh my God, they can't believe Rhea Ripley called us weirdos. We'll be you weirdos. You know like the Cody Crybabies. They're walking around with signs saying I'm a Cody Crybaby. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, even if she has, she still shouldn't beat Rhea of all people. Yeah, same. I feel like Rhea will win. I have a weird feeling Liv will cost Becky, as it looks like they're going to have a feud after Mania. Yeah. Why is there not like if there's a battle royal on SmackDown for the men? Where's the women's? Anybody know? Does anybody know? That's what I'm saying, man. Because Where's Tiffany Stratton, bro? Like, where's Liv Morgan? Where's Raquel? But what's going on, man? March is ready to retain. Honestly, me too. No one wants to see another Becky title run, but I'm tired there. Push Nia and Liv aside for Becky. Nia should be in this match. Rhea is a tweener. Yeah, but my point is that she's a tweener on accident, but she's not a tweener because she's Brock Lesnar. She's a tweener because she didn't do a job properly. Stop coming out here trying to look all sexy and shit, man. Like, piss the crowd off. Do something. That's her job to do that, innit? But it's all good. Bruv, you can't ask me, bruv. I have no idea. I remember the China Battle Royal. Naomi Carmella once, yeah. Ricardo's injured, I think, something to do with her illness. Oh, with her skin condition. Okay, fair enough. Well, I hope she gets better soon, innit? Because I feel bad for her still. I didn't know about skin condition last time. So when we did the last pay-per-view and she came out, I don't know if it was Elimination Chamber or something like that, and I said, yo, she looked like she just left the gym. But obviously that was the reason. So my apologies there. Gary says Becky to win the title. You know what? Becky doesn't need to win. She definitely doesn't need to win. She's cemented anyway. 2, it's almost like, I don't know, man. Please don't let Becky win, man. Please, man. Just let me live, man. You know what I mean? I've been a good guy, man. I don't ask for a lot, man. Just let me breathe. Blah. All right, gotta go through this and find that match again. Where the hell is it, bro? Not you. Oh, here we go. There we go. Night 1 main event. Night 1. Come on, man. We got Seth Rollins and Cody Crybaby Rhodes versus the WWE undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Roman Reigns, your tribal chief, my tribal chief, and the great one, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, the final boss, the people's champ, The Rock. Yeah, boy. Come on, man. Remember the video we did after everyone was whinging? Remember when everyone started crying? Oh my God, how are they doing The Rock versus Roman when Cody won there? Oh, you idiots. You couldn't even wait 4 or 5 days to find out what was going to happen next. And look where it's taken us. To a tag team match. How is it? Guys, listen to what I'm saying here. Night 1 at WrestleMania, we are having a tag team match. A tag team match. Main event WrestleMania with no titles. Last year, we had the first ever main event tag team match with the titles. Sami Zayn, KO versus the Usos. This year, regular tag team match. You know how big this is? It's huge. And I can't wait for this match. Now, the match is a standard tag team match. There's obviously, my views on this match could change depending on what happens on SmackDown, because I'm not expecting nothing to happen on SmackDown. Obviously, based off Raw, the heels were standing tall. Normally what happens is the baby faces pick up the next victory, although in regular times, you're not fighting 2 days in a row. So let's go back to what this match is. The rules of this match is, if Cody and Seth lose, then night 2 is bloodline rules. Now, the only caveat I had, which I said to you already, is the fact that the first time we saw bloodline rules was on Raw, which was silly, because the first time we needed to see a bloodline rules match was at WrestleMania. You don't do it like 6 days before, 7 days before. It's a bit silly. So, against my better judgment, because I feel like they're not going to end up doing a bloodline rules match again, but fuck it, I'm going with Roman and The Rock to win on night 1. which gives me the worst feeling in my bones about night 2. It makes me feel horrible because something's telling me that they ain't winning both nights, bro. They're not winning both nights, and we both know these are both my favorite wrestlers of all time. Can't see them both winning night 2, and the fact is, Cody's the hero in this, and it like he looks like Homelander and that, but he's Superman, and it would be for story reasons, not for what I want, but it'd be the perfect way for Cody to win the title. Because last year he couldn't overcome the fact that Solo got involved, but then, to be fair, Jimmy and Jay did, and KO and Sammy did. He couldn't overcome that. He's had a whole year of building himself back up. So for him to overcome everything, Jimmy, Solo, a Bloodline rules match, the final boss, Roman Reigns, it would make for a great story. And I'm sure the moment of him winning the title could be great. Pisses me off though. But this is about night 1. So I'm going to say night 1, Rock and Roman. See what you guys are saying. Honestly said, Bloodline will win. Drew will hit Seth with a Claymore somehow and tell Seth you need to focus on me, not the Bloodline. It's possible. I don't know if you tell him you need to focus on him, because fuck it. If he's not focused on you, let him not focus. I'd love that if the bell rang and he got Claymore and it was over in their match. That'd be amazing. This will be Epic Savage Gary. Morris has got Cody Rhodes. And meh. Oh, you got them winning. Of course, it's going to be the main event regardless of what type of match it is. Cody and Seth win. Says Gary. Bloodline rules. We need Cody Rhodes to overcome everything. Yeah, I agree with you there, man. It's a mixed review though. It's a mixed preview. I think a lot of people are picking different. There's a lot of different choices there. I respect it. It's where we want to be as wrestling fans. I can't speak for all of us, but I know for a lot of us, I'm on here all the time speaking to loads of wrestling fans, and I think people like unpredictability. People like the fact that we don't know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter if everyone can, somebody's going to get it right, and they're going to be like, I called it. Nobody cares if you called it. Like, you still don't know what's going to happen. Your prediction is based off something you think or something you're hoping, but you just don't know. And the way they've done so many swerves, like, at least, let's be honest, was anybody expecting to see on the build up to this, The Rock beating the shit out of Cody, making him bleed, throwing his head into a van, into the truck, into the bus, and Mama Rhodes and all. No one was expecting none of this. It's been great. And I'm expecting Mama Rhodes to be there front row, night 2. I'm expecting The Rock to try and get tears off her, but we'll get to that. The answer is I can't see The Rock losing after he destroyed Cody on Friday. He destroyed Cody on Monday as well. He beat him and Roman beat him like he was a child with a belt, bruv. That's actually the reason why I can see Cody winning. That's usually the wrestling method, isn't it? Morris, there's so many variables that could happen here. Rock and Roman win. Andy says Goldust to return. I mean, Tony Khan would have to let him. He's got the AEW contract. Very possible though. I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I was Tony Khan, I wouldn't let Dustin Rhodes turn up on WWE TV. No way. I don't care. I don't care. But if you're Dustin, it makes sense for him to be ringside with his mom, innit? And his sister or whatever, if that's happened. I'd have Cody's whole family there. I'd have Brandy there. Obviously not his baby, but I wasn't expecting the way the Rock attacked Jay and threw him. If you go and watch the vlog, it shows the Rock attacking Jay from the gorilla position of what it looks like, and you just see him fly across and then slide backwards. So Mario said there's still a 5% chance in my head that Roman Reigns will retain. Also to point out the fact Roman Reigns is only 200 and something days away. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I hope you don't want, bro. Trust me, most people don't want WrestleMania to go how I want it to go, because I'd have Roman and Rock win night 1 and night 2. This is what it is. Gary, the thing is, there's no swerve. because none of us know what's going. A swerve would be we're all expecting one thing to happen, and then they go the other way. Everyone isn't expecting one thing to happen. I think there's like most people think that Cody's going to win, and then there's another one where it's like 20% of people think that the Roman's going to retain, but the people who want Roman to retain is a high prospect in it. Who in the blue hell called for Goldberg's return? Hold me back from the timeout button. No, they said Goldust. They said Goldust, not Goldberg. Sake. I swear there's if I'm correct, I might have got this wrong in it. I can't do the maths right now. So one of you guys can check it if you want. I'm pretty sure that there's a pay-per-view or there's a pay-per-view or a show one day before Roman would have broke Hogan's record. I swear there is. And if there is, they might let Roman get up to like one day before and then just take it away from him. I wouldn't put it past them. All right, man, let's go on to night 2, which is crazy because now I have to go check for all the night 2, which is Drew, Io Sky. Oh, yeah, there was one match missing off night 1. I missed out. I don't know if I got a graphic for it, though. Let me see if I have. If I haven't, then it's because they didn't make one because I got these early. Is there a graphic for it? There's not a graphic for it. How many have I got in here? There's that. There's 10. Yeah, it's not on there. All right, let's do this match quickly because it's not on there's no graphic for it yet. Damage Control versus. Let me get this off the screen so you're like confused on it. Sorry about that, but can't do nothing with no graphic. Damage Control takes on Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca Belair, night 1. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying about that match, man? We got Andrew said the build-up has been fantastic for Mania 40, but this weekend is epic. The Rock has been absolute badass as a heel, and Roman also, he's done the last 3 years, has been absolutely incredible. Bobby and the Profits versus Farm Testament night 1. Wow. No, I've got them on night 2, bro. That's what Bleacher Report's got them down as anyway. Night 2, not night 1. It's a street fight, isn't it? Gary said he's got Naomi, Jade, and Bianca to win. Charlotte's face team win. And Jade. Yeah, for me, because the titles are not on the line anymore, because obviously Asuka's injured. I think that's what it is anyway. It's very simple. It's actually a very simple pick. Even if it wasn't to do with cementing Jade, look at the team. Look at the team. God damn it, man. Never in my wildest dreams, and trust me, I dreamed, man. Now in my wildest dreams would have Naomi, Jade, and Bianca Belair on one team. Jade and Bianca, I thought about it already, tag team. I think they look great together, in fact. But they added Naomi to the mix as well. Oh my God. Yeah, they win. Very simple. They win in a big way. Strong ladies. Amazing. I got them winning. See what you guys are saying. I got this with Anna. Yeah, I just said this one, didn't I? Plus so it might be a segment. It would definitely be a segment. The Black Excellence to Jimmy is one of the lucky men, and same for Montez. Yeah, big facts. Jade, Naomi, and Bianca. Jade, yeah. I think this is the first one for all the matches you picked where it's been a clean slate. I'm having Jade lose her first match. Exactly. Bianca's WrestleMania record's pretty good as well. So Jade, Naomi, and Bianca for the win, or Jane squashes them in minutes. Yeah. They can't have it all based around Jade, but she's going to be the biggest part of it, I guess. And I need Naomi to win as well, man, because Naomi was the talk, but obviously they brought her to the Royal Rumble at the same time as Jade Cargill. So Morris says, I need them to do a Shield triple powerbomb. I would love them to have their own move. I would love it, man. And this is Powerhouse Women win over Damage Control. Andrew, don't know, bro. Don't know, man. There's many of them. I mean, Tama Tonga's not technically their cousin, but he's Samoan, and he's not. His New Japan contract's done, isn't it? And Tama Tonga's Haku's his dad, isn't it? Which is the badass. Haku's the most badass of all the Samoans. So, hey, never know, man. Jade is so over me. What AEW fans already don't care about Mercedes money. Aye, man. Respect her though. Respect Mercedes, man. This is a Sasha disrespect free zone. Yeah, I mean, love her over here, man. Anyway, night 2. Bear with me, guys. Trying to think what order to put these in. Night 2's got. Yeah, I know this. There'll be a free slot there, man. I might miss some of these out, but you have to let me know. This is not night 2. This is not. This is. But we'll get back to that one. This is as well. We'll get back to that one as well. Yeah, let's go here, man. Yeah, AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah. Hey, what we saying, man? What we saying? Listen, surprisingly, and I mean surprisingly, because after that triple threat, fatal 4-way match with these two, Randy Orton and Roman, it kind of was weird that I was like, oh, so they're kind of leaving Randy Orton to the side and then just going after each other. Okay, safe. But the build-up's been great. And it's just been a load of LA Knight turning up, wanting to kill AJ every day of it, all the time. That's all he wants to do is go and kill him. I love it. I love when he went to AJ's house. I love when he said to the police officers, like, no disrespect, I hope they're paying you enough, but yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to turn back up. Yeah, I love it. I think this match could be a dark horse of a match because we already know AJ Styles, one of the best wrestlers to ever live. Whether you like him or not in that ring, AJ is one of the best, man. So you see what Murray said, where everybody's saying LA Knight's got to win this match. I don't think there's anything. I feel the same way with AJ as I do about Randy. Obviously, Randy a little bit more because, you know, Randy's what I grew up on. The both of them are. It's funny because they're in great shape and that, but they're older side of the wrestlers in it. These are in their 40s and that. I think they're on this giving back to the company thing. I don't think they care about titles as much now. So if he wants to build a star, the one thing that LA Knight doesn't have great is in the ring is a bit boring. If we're honest, like it's a bit boring. I don't know what it is because most of the best wrestlers of all time don't have many moves, but for some reason, LA Knight in the ring is a bit boring. So AJ will bring out the best of you in the ring. I'm going LA Knight for the win. Yeah. Honestly, LA Knight to win. Jay Cargill did okay in the Rumble. Jay Cargill's AEW run wasn't terrible. Champion the whole time, bro. TBS champion. LA Knight for the win. 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 Jesus, man. LA Knight for the win. Come on. Yeah, he's because I heard him say that he's got a surprise for WrestleMania, so that should be cold still. LA Knight should have been at Mania last year in Hollywood itself, but he wasn't, so he needs to win this match for that alone. However, AJ hasn't won in a while. Yeah, AJ hasn't won in a while. I think people will be fine with it though. It's as long as they put on a great match, nobody cares if AJ loses. But if LA Knight loses, it's not looking good, bruv. So LA Knight for the win. LA Knight probably after this should go for the US title, innit? I think that's his. I don't mean the US title is level. I think US title and Intercontinental title is his level. I don't think he can be WWE champion. I'm sorry, I just don't think he can. But him and Randy seem to be on the same level and the same physical where they are giving back to the younger. Unless, yeah, that's my point. That's my point. And more so for Randy because Randy's won. He's done everything in WWE. Like there's nothing he hasn't done. You know what I mean? AJ came to WWE already a little bit older, whereas Randy came here as he was the youngest ever WWE champ at one point. So it's interesting, though. Very interesting. let's get to where is this match? Apologies for keep skipping through these like this, man, but kind of have to. Here we go, man. Almighty Prophets versus the Final Testament in a Philadelphia street fight. Now, listen, this is what I said earlier about factions, and it's a bit awkward because none of the factions are over as it in wrestling terms. Like they're not. Like people ain't running around buying their merch and all this stuff. If you've never walked through your city centre and seen any merch on these lot, then nobody cares. I've seen people in the gym with Bloodline tops. I see people with DX tops now, NWO tops now. So they're still brand new. And usually when you're a brand new faction, you don't have to go against another faction straight away. You get time to build up and become whatever. These lot don't, which means one of them are going to lose out simply just by numbers, and they both can't win. I think Final Testament need to win more though, simply because Akam and Razar just came back. Carrion, yeah, he should just be Killer Cross. He's been great actually on the mic. Anyway, his promos have been great, but I don't think they'll ever get him back to black and gold. Carrion, which they should. The Prophets, they've obviously been tag team champions before. Bobby Lashley's been here forever, so I think that they need I think Final Testament need to win more. They tried to go with the Almighty Prophets being heels. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. They were heels for about 2 weeks, and then the fans started cheering them. So, but yeah, be very interesting. No, so this is what I was just gonna say that, Morris. I'm glad you said that. I have the same opinion. This is what I just said about Bloodline rules match. I had that same opinion until The Rock and Triple H has been there, because now I'm thinking, you know what would be cool? What would be cool is if they already filmed something outside of the WWE. So it kind of merged. You know, like when Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, they did the House of Horrors match, but half of the match was in the House of Horrors, and then they came back to the stadium and you saw them getting out of the car, and although clearly it wasn't live, but it looked cool. So as long as you dress the same, it shouldn't matter. And I would have them start the match where they are in the ring, go through the backstage and all that stuff. And then when they try and catch up with it, when the cameraman catches up with them, that part's a recorded segment, because then you can do really cool stuff. And I think it makes sense for Karrian's character. And then you bring them back to the ring and win the match that way. I think that's what I would do. Because I don't like when they say, not only did the street fight, they call it Philadelphia Rules Street Fight, which, again, it's another match that doesn't exist. You've got time to change it. Honestly, cinematic-wise, that's what I would do. I don't need it. If you're going to do like round by the crowd and you can use the tables and kendo sticks, it's literally a no disqualification match. It's not even false count anywhere. So Bobby Lashley, Street Profits. Okay, lost for the Final Testament. No one cares about the final. Nobody cared about AOP even before they released. I think you're wrong about that, bro. I think you're wrong, especially if you're an NXT fan. People did care. They put them with Seth at the time, before they got released. Final Testament for the dub. AOP and the legend Paul Ellering deserve the limelight. Want to see Scarlett I love Scarlett, man. Me too. That's what I want to see. And I think the fact that I don't know what you guys watching. I'm not trying to insult anyone in that, but some people don't pay attention to certain things. So there was a couple of them exclusive like promos and interviews and that what Carrion dropped. And he's been trying to turn Dawkins against Montez the whole time. He's doing promos where he talks to Dawkins saying that Montez gets all the spotlight, but you're the better one in the group. You're the most powerful one. You're the one who takes the pins and does all of this stuff and that. And the money's in you and B-Fab. Like you and B-Fab should be together and take on Bianca and Montez. He keeps saying it. So it might creep in. Remember, Bobby doesn't need them. Bobby just took them under his wing to help them. So I would do that. But I think what I said about the cinematic stuff, it would be great. Imagine that, man. Yes, you've got a live crowd, but as long as they can see it, they'll be fine. Start off in the ring, cinematic, wherever they need to be, back in the ring, finish the match, man. because it's a stadium and not an arena, it would be more of a hassle for them to fight all over the way at the stadium and then the street itself. So they should make the thing. That's why I just said pre-recorded. That's literally why I just said pre-recorded. Like when I went to AEW All In, they did it live and they were in all of the different rooms at Wembley Stadium and stuff. I thought that was cool. And I could see it clearly on the video. The only problem I had is there was a match going on in the ring at the same time as well. But big up, man. Hey, Deontay, man, this is WrestleMania talk, bro. No way, it's not AEW stuff, man. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. Big up, Gary. MVP versus Paul. MVP will batter him, bro. MVP say they need to win, but where do Bobby and Profits go unless they run? Yeah, the one thing we're gonna have to do, Morris, is and all of us because everyone likes all of these people, we kind of have to get over it. It can't always be like where does this people go after they because we can only one team can get, both people can get over in terms of popularity, but only one team can get over in terms of winning. And either way, because it's a faction, you can only really do like eventually tag team titles, intercontinental title, tag team titles, US title, tag team titles, WWE championship. And let's be honest, at the moment, when you look at these two groups, the most they can do is tag team titles and then US or tag team titles and intercontinental. Eventually, don't get me wrong, we saw Bobby do it before when it was different. It was the Hurt Business. He had the WWE championship. They had the tag team championships. That worked as well. Probably shouldn't have got rid of the cruiserweight one to be fair, because that could help. But yeah, but I can definitely see Akam and Razar winning the titles in the future, 100%. But yeah, we'll see, and hopefully they don't run it back. That's 6-man tags and that they're a bit weird. But anyway, did I even pick who I was going to win? Oh yeah, I said Carrion. I said Carrion's going to win. Yeah. Final Testament. We got 1 title, 2 title, 3 title, 4 more title matches on this one. Must be something. They'll leave a gap for another segment, so we'll see. I think Bobby and the Street Profits need to do something really bad to get them. They're not heels, bro. It's over. It's not over. I even watched Bianca say it yesterday. She said that they tried it, which I just said, and it didn't work. So there was baby faces in it. They can't be heels now that Final Testament's there. Honestly, a question: the Street Profits even have a win at Mania? No, although one of them won. Was one of them in the Battle Royal on the kickoff show or something like that? They haven't been at that many WrestleManias though. So, and obviously the Usos were the tag team champions for a while before that. So, yeah, kind of. I'm pretty sure one was in the Battle Royal. Andre the Giant, maybe. Okay, their title match is coming up now, man. Let's go. Should we go women's or triple threat match first? Let's see. Let's just see which one's in line. Here we go, man. Triple threat match. This match could steal the show. Could steal the show. Remember we did when we did the last WrestleMania watch along, the one when we had Drew, Gunther, and Sheamus was a big boy match, man. It was cold. So this could steal the show. We have KO, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, the Viper, and Logan Paul, the Maverick, in a triple threat match. Everyone's going out for Logan. I can see this is going to be an interesting one, simply because that's it. Showcase, WWE Showcase match. I was thinking what it was called. Um, Hear me out. I'm just going to tell you who I think is going to win straight away, and then you can go from there. Logan's going to win. Logan's going to win this match, bro. And hear me out, man. Logan, literally, like, until he won the US title, he basically was just losing matches in it. Like he was just there to have great matches and still lose. I think that so far we've had KO and Randy Orton be on the same page with each other in it. Always looking like they don't trust each other. And let's be honest, KO turns on everyone anyway, and so has Randy in the past. So you never know what's going to happen. This match benefits Logan more because even though he's going to get the 2-on-1 beatdown, it won't last throughout the match because only one person. And as soon as KO goes to try and pin Logan and Randy throws him off or the other way around, all of a sudden, you know what's going to happen. And obviously, they will fight again at some point. I think that will happen too. Would I prefer Logan to win? Not really. I don't. He doesn't need it. He's probably more over than half of the wrestlers. He's probably over than half of the wrestlers. If I had to pick, yeah, I would pick Randy to win on it. But I'm sorry. Just because I would pick Randy to win. Who I think is going to win is two different things. I'm going Logan Paul for the win. That's what I'm doing. KSI's already caught one of them fingers in it, so hold on as well. Is the prime energy bottle going to be the sponsor still on the ring? I don't like the look of that, but it's not my business. Honestly, KO to win, in my opinion, because he needs the title. It has been a long time since. Yeah, I don't think when people say someone needs the title, they have to like be worthy of needed. Like, if you're gonna have the title, just be the same KO, then what's the point? Seriously, and I don't think Logan needs the title either. I mean, really, he's a spectacle, and he only fights at pay-per-views. Really, he does turn up on SmackDown and that sometimes for promos. He does carry the belt on his podcast. It's always there in the background. He takes it everywhere with him, so I do respect that. Randy Orton, though. Again, we spoke about it with AJ. He doesn't need a belt either. Although Randy Orton winning the belt is always going to be kind of cool. Sorry. I'm going Logan Paul. It's not about who I want to win. It's who I think is going to win. I'm going Logan Paul. So, Eva said he thinks Logan will lose to Braun Breaker at SummerSlam. Anyone but Logan. Yeah, your dislike for him definitely clouds your judgment. It's true, but it's fine. You're allowed to dislike him. No, KO should not be winning US title. I don't want to see the face of America gimmick again. Yeah, I think that's dead in the water now. KO did a lot of great work over the last 2 years. Really? I'll be honest, bro. Everyone does great work when Roman's involved and the bloodline. But without Roman, tell me what he did great. Because that tag team title run, not my words, even his words, even he thought it was shit. Him and Sammy. Remember, him and Sammy only got that tag team title match because of what Roman did to KO at the Royal Rumble. So, and before that, he had the feud with Roman twice. Last man standing and all that. Because remember when Roman first started and he used to call his, he used to be, you remember Logan used to say to KO, like, you're an idiot. And if you're an idiot, then your dad's an idiot. And if your dad's an idiot, then your grandfather's an idiot. And if your grandfather's an idiot, then your whole family are idiots. I'm like, bro, flipping hell, Roman. But Randy's overdue a singles title win now. Yeah, but you're being a bit dramatic still, man. Man was out for a year, and that ain't WWE's fault. And before he left, he had the tag team titles. Obviously, he lost that to Usos and that. So, you know what I'm saying? But Randy still would be my pick that I would want to win. But who I think's going to win? Yeah, it's going to be Logan, bro. I think it's going to be Logan. Because they've got, and I don't know what they've got coming up. I know they're going to be in France. They're going to be in Scotland for Clash at the Castle as well. They're going to be Berlin. They're going to be in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. We'll see. If anyone needs another title, it's Randy Orton. He's getting the John Cena treatment when he put on over Solo. And he's not getting John Cena treatment. Randy Orton was what am I missing? Randy Orton, he only came back at War Games, and before that he was with Riddle, and before they lost them, they had the titles. John Cena's been losing at WrestleMania for years now. That's not the same treatment, bro. That's not the same treatment. I refuse to listen to that because John Cena, bro, that's somebody who's been getting, like, he lost to Undertaker, The Fiend. WrestleMania 35, he does Thugonomics, and he got to give Elias the AA. So wow, okay. He got murdered against Solo, and Solo ain't won a match since. Now I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to your comment, Morris. I'm talking to Deontay. He said Randy's getting the John Cena treatment. He's not getting the John Cena treatment. John Cena literally just loses fights, bro. He just loses, and John Cena's trying to give back, and then it doesn't work because they keep messing stuff after. Randy Orton wants to give back, and that's his thing. So if he's fine with losing, safe. But yeah, it's crazy. But listen, that's you lot's pick. That's my pick. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, innit? It's one of them ones. He's been excommunicated and cancelled. Respectfully, Randy hasn't mentioned anything about Riddle since he's been back. Yeah, Randy ain't really mentioned much of anything at all. In his documentary, though, he's speaking about Riddle. So, and that only came out 3 weeks ago. So, we got Nolan. Thanks, man. Thanks for the love. Can you recap what happened over the last week? Oh, man, I can't recap the last few weeks. Somebody in the chat, do you want to give Nolan a little rundown of what's happened the last few weeks? Because I can't be doing that. I've been here 2 hours already. If you said what's happened the show today, I could have recapped. We need NWO John Cena giving needs to change. I know it's like almost 50, but how long have we been asking for character change? He's not going to change his character. The reason why he's not going to change his character is because like he only changed it WrestleMania 35. That's it. And that was for a little bit. RK Bro never existed. They did, bro. Because how did Usos get the tag team titles then? Where did they get it from? That's what I'm saying, man. Respect to RK Bro, and the flip flops and that. Come on, man. You know the vibes. And respect to Randy Orton's moustache too. Can you do a show recap? Okay, we've done NXT, Stand and Deliver, preview and prediction show. We did night 1 of WrestleMania, preview and prediction, and now we're on night 2. So, Morris, I think he's talking about the Firefly Funhouse match. Yeah, he was dressed up as Hulk Hogan and he had NWO. That's the only thing. That's the only time there's ever been an NWO John Cena. Apart from that, it doesn't exist. Yay! Let's get to this one. EO versus Bayley. EO versus Bayley. WWE Women's Championship on the line. EO's run has petered out a little bit. She's been a decent champion, not the best. I don't want to be that guy, but you have to be a bit more compelling. When your first language isn't English, you do have a bit more work to do to make your character a bit more compelling. It's not your fault, but it's an American audience. Well, it's an English audience if you want to do that. Obviously, it's spread around, but that's what they're catering to first. So, sadly, EO, without damage control, to be fair, she'd be screwed. But she's been decent. But I just think Bayley's winning this, and sadly, I was excited for this match at the beginning of the little feud, but now I don't really care about it. So I just hope they have a good match. I love EO. I think she's cold. I love Bayley. I think she's cold. Like EO's entrance. Bayley as champion should be interesting because she'll be babyface. I think she'll end up fighting Bianca Belair eventually because she still don't really like her. Although Jay Cargill will probably go for that. But yeah, it'd be interesting. So I'm going to go Bayley for the win. I'm telling you, if Punk can come back, Riddle and Velveteen can come back. Punk. There's a big difference between Punk, Riddle, and Velveteen Dream. I tell you that much. So I don't know how much you know, but I did a video on Velveteen Dream the other day. I spoke to him behind the scenes. I have no issue with him, but when he made his return to wrestling a month ago, 6 weeks ago, people wanted their money back. Online people called him a sex offender and all this business, so that's not happening. Riddle, a little bit different. His was the thing with the TA officer and all that business, and he's just become champion where he is, so he's not coming back. CM Punk, he's completely different. CM Punk got fired from WWE. He got fired he got handed his papers on his wedding day. He didn't wrestle for 9 years. done UFC, went to AEW, lasted 2 years there, but for one of the years he had a torn tricep again, and mashed up his leg. And then came back and then had a fight backstage with Jack Perry. Him and his dog just battered people, choked man out and that. And his last match was against Samoa Joe, All In, which I was live for. I was there for. And that's the story of CM Punk. There's a big difference between somebody in the back office not liking you or something to people thinking you've messed with kids. So yeah, I think we'll leave that one there. Bailey leaves that momentum. Yeah. Can you please tell me who is in the WrestleMania? It's on the bottom of the screen. The bar at the bottom of the screen is the matches. So there you have it. Come on, should come on up. Come on, Liz. Now what should we do with him? Yeah, we said that Carmelo earlier. Haley to win. Haley to win. Is that Bailey's twin sister? Don't know. Let me know. EO's great character, but needs help unless she stays inside the faction. 100%. She either needs a manager or stay where she is. Bailey wins the title. Big up Gary. Bailey to win. I don't know what she's eating, but yeah. Listen, man, I'm not trying to objectify her in that, man. You know, like that, but this is about wrestling still. I noticed that Shirai and Io Sky have been two different people. Enough said, her title reign hasn't been the same since she was in it. Yeah, I agree, man. I think there's one thing that I think that we have to just get in it. Like, everyone gets all of. I'm probably going to offend some people, but I couldn't give a shit. Wrestling fans are a bit weird, isn't it? I'm a wrestling fan, so I know I'm a bit weird as well. But I'm a bit more level-headed. Like, because you like someone, there's obviously a slight bias towards them. Yes, you can like someone, think the character's great, but just doesn't fit into what's going on, and that's fine also. And that's what happens again with some of these wrestlers. So that's why some people look great on NXT and then don't look good on the main roster. Tell you why you look great on NXT, because less promos and you're really good in the ring. That's usually what happens. That's why those people who left NXT and didn't work on the roster are in AEW. Why? AEW, less storylines, more about the wrestling. Tony Khan doesn't care about making money. So, kind of that one. You know what I'm saying? Even Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart came back. I'm going to say this one more time, innit? What? Ultimate Warrior just got released from the company. Bret Hart, he punched Vince in the face, spat on him because he got screwed out, and then he went to WCW. Both of them have nothing to do with sex offending or kids, bro. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's all I want to know. YouTube once again messing with because sorry I'm late. Hope everyone. Big up Zen. You are very late, but it's not your fault, bro. It's just one of them ones. Keep the title on Io and Rhea. Speak of the devil. Morris Haley is Bailey's autocorrect cousin. What if Dakota Kai also turns on Io, but she can't be trusted? I love Dakota Kai, you know. I just don't know what they're going to do. But I think the faction thing doesn't work. I mean, she's been injured most of the time. She's been in damage control, so. What if Roman versus LA Knight versus Drew versus AJ? What? That match is probably never going to happen in history. Have you seen how WWE tried to talk nonsense on the Ultimate Warrior? Okay, maybe Velveteen Dream can't come back, but surely. Yeah, Matt Riddle can. If Thingy wants to come back. And WWE didn't try to talk nonsense on Ultimate Warrior. Everything WWE said about Ultimate Warrior was true, but it was all the way around, you mean? All the way around was completely different. Why not? Well, Roman, LA Knight, Drew, and AJ. Roman just fought LA Knight. He just fought LA Knight and AJ. So that's why I say it's not going to happen. It's already happened. And Drew's on another roster, so he's on a different show. Speaking of Dakota, now would be perfect time to push her. Yeah, I like her. Anyone know what time WrestleMania stage reveal is today? Nah, I don't know what time it is. Probably just go on YouTube and pull it on the live panel and then see what time. Normally they'll schedule it if it's on that, or it'll be on the Twitter page or something like that. Where have we gone? We've done these two. We've done that match, done that match, done that. Is it two more? Maybe two more? I think it's two more matches. Obviously, there's going to be some special segments and all that in between. Let's go here. Still think it's a stupid idea to put this and the other WWE Championship match as well as the women's title match on night 2. Doesn't make sense to me. But listen, I don't know. Let's see what you lot saying. Anna said, interesting. I really want to see Seth win, start celebrating, and the lights go out. One spotlight, Sheamus returns, attacks Drew, setting up Drew, Sheamus clash at the Castle of Glasgow. Yeah, it'd be great. The only thing is, like, Drew not winning and going into Clash at the Castle in his own in Scotland as without a championship is crazy. Unless he's going to win at Scotland, but you're saying Sheamus in it, so there's a WWE kickoff press conference. But that's on Friday, I think. That's tomorrow. It's at like 5 o'clock midday or something. In UK time anyway. I don't think I talked about this yet, but when I went to film for my birthday, Riddle gave me some solid advice for turning 21. Riddle gave you advice on turning 21, bro. You could have came to most of the chat, bro. I'm over 21 still. Could have gave you some advice. Nah, big up Riddle though. For the love of wrestling, talking about it. Yeah, I watched a couple of people's videos on it, man. So yeah. I sold my tickets still. This is one of them, man. Well, Roman probably leaving after this. No one knows about Drew. AJ Styles will retire soon. Drew meant to win with a Claymore, but that would have meant Seth would have had 2 matches in the same night. I don't care, bro. He can work 2 matches in the same night, bro. Like his tag team, and that makes more sense for. It actually makes more sense for what Drew said about not focusing on the title. The fact that he would have had 2 matches in the same night, because Drew could have just said, "Listen, it's not my problem that you want to fight in the tag team match. I want to fight on night 1." It would have made more sense because he'll be half beaten. But hopefully, he comes into this match with bandage on his ribs and that the old Triple H move. I got Drew winning this match. He has to win this match. For everything that Drew stands for, Drew's got to win this match, and I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock stops him winning either, but I don't know. But I think they should have made CM Punk special guest referee for this match, though. In fact, I think they still should. I think if a referee gets knocked out in this match, and CM Punk's on commentary anyway, I think you have CM Punk rip his top off, referee top underneath, dive in, let's get it. I'm here for it, man. But I got Drew winning this match. Because I got Seth and Becky both losing at WrestleMania. Sometimes shit happens, man. Has Seth been a great WWE champion? For half of his reign, it's been really good. For maybe 3/4 of his reign. For the last part of it, it's just been boring me, bro. It's just been boring me. Like, basically what Seth done, he kept having matches against the same people. He had a couple matches against Drew, a couple matches against Nakamura. It's a little bit meaty. One of them ones though. Let's see what you guys are saying. Drew won't win. Rollins has too much determination. Seth's gonna get his head claymore off, man. McIntyre winning easier than intended because Seth will be hurt. Yep, that's what I agree with that. I think WWE will break up Candice LeRae, Indy Hart will keep them together a little longer. Indy's not ready yet. More time. Indy's ready to wrestle on a run. No one cares about it. They got to do better themselves. It's not always WWE's fault. We still have WrestleMania Backlash in France to clear, so maybe Drew doesn't win tomorrow, wins later day before. I don't want it. You're right, that's possible, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want it to happen. I don't need to see Seth fight anybody else with the title, bro. Drew hasn't won in front of the fans, and WWE title. That was his big thing. If he finally does it, wins the title, goes into Scotland, or he wins it at Scotland. That's the only two things I'm with. He either wins at WrestleMania or he wins in Scotland. Scotland's obviously way more predictable if you go into there and he's got a WWE title match. I'd rather him go in there as champion, win that as well. And then, yeah, he's got a ready-made story for when CM Punk's back anyway. So he can just hold the title up until that point. And then fight CM Punk. In fact, depending on how long you can keep the title on Drew, you have CM Punk fight Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble 2025. Hey, don't shoot me, man. I know it's a long way. It's a long way away. It's about 9 months away, isn't it? But how long CM Punk got left? He's been injured for 2 months. It's probably going to take about another 6-7 months anyway. Tricep fully repaired just before Christmas. Couple you know what I mean? You have to keep him around though. Keep him around. I don't like Drew's new gimmick, but man is a G. Also, like Becky. You don't like Drew's new gimmick. I'm not lying. Drew's new gimmick's the best work I've ever seen him do. Damien Priest, the highest century, the person who done it last time. So I think Rollins wins the match and Damien Priest comes out. It's very possible, man. It's very possible. Because I said this. I actually think it'll be the other way around though. I think it would be more likely for Steph to lose, and then Damien Priest comes out. And I'll tell you the reason why. This is already built in. When they fought last time, well, it might not have been the last time. They fought at, obviously, Saudi Arabia as well. But when they had a match last time on Raw, Damien Priest tried to cash in, and he ruined the match for Drew and it. So him doing it again, and this time ruining the title, I'm here for it still. Surely Drew signed a new contract by now. I don't care about the behind the scenes stuff because it doesn't have anything to do with stuff on screen on it. So you got to do people in the chat, man. You got. Let's talk about context. After the main event, Snow gave me free. Hey yo, what do you mean by that, bruv? What does everybody want? What does everybody need? Yeah, agreed. No Diddy for real. Breaking up Caden and Casey. Whom sings the national anthem? I don't know. Lil Wayne. Drew back to win Scotland. See, everyone's on the same one. I'm on, man. Drew. It's interesting. If he wins tomorrow, he's still heel. No problem with that because he's killing it. But if he wins in Scotland, he's automatically transition. No, he's not. He's not. He's only transitioned to babyface for one day. That happens to every heel, though. He'll only be babyface in Scotland. Remember, his heels, him being a heel's perfect as well because he's not a normal heel. He's not like I think all you fans are idiots and I'm great heel. He's all I'm interested in is the truth kind of heel. Just like Roman gets cheered and it acknowledge me. Roman goes back to Pensacola, Florida. Everyone's going to cheer him anyway. The Miz is heel and he goes back to Cleveland. Like Logan Paul's going to get cheered when he goes to Cleveland because that's what pay-per-view is in Cleveland again? Wherever it is. Is it WrestleMania? Is next year WrestleMania? But yeah. So it'll only happen for one day. That happens to everyone. Rhea Ripley, Australia. It's normal stuff. Big up Nolan, man. Thanks for the love. I didn't like it first, but now I think it's one of the best things on Raw. Oh, you're talking about Drew. Drew's cold, bro. Truth McIntyre, man. Hey, if anyone get through to everyone, go on Drew's Twitter page. Hashtag Savage Talks Wrestling, or just tag my YouTube channel and tell him change his name to Truth McIntyre, bro. It just sounds better, bro. He's Truth McIntyre. That's the shit, man. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Do you stream every day? Nah, I don't stream every day. I'm thinking about after WrestleMania because I'm gonna change a lot of things after. I do that every year anyway. But I don't know. I don't know. If I can find a way to continue clipping my stuff up while I'm on stream, then I might take some time off the other way and then just do the stream. So Raw, SmackDown every week. Might just do that. We'll see. And then the football season's going to finish as well, so it'll be interesting. Damien Sandow on the heel. Damien W. Just hey man, Damien Sandow was cold, bro. You know, like that. Hey, no problem. Your content is good. Thank you very much, man. You're welcome, man. Demon team settings, so yeah, man. Always welcome. And then let me just double check. Wait, what happens if the Miz grabs the Raw belt and Truth grabs the SmackDown belt? Not Truth. Team up with the other person who grabbed this. Oh my god! Can you imagine? Pete and Truth would be hilarious. It would be hilarious. The only problem I've got is I don't think not because you're wrong. I think that's cold, but the reason why I said what I said earlier is because I don't think, even though the belts look like Raw and SmackDown titles because one's red and blue still, it's still one title though, isn't it? Like the moment they changed it. So otherwise, I think it's a great idea. Truth and a Bruiserweight. I love that. I love that. That'll be cold. Sav, do you think the PG era is over by the way the wrestlers are cutting promos and stuff like that? Yeah. I did a video like last year. Obviously, I didn't come up with anything. I think it was a report, and it said that WWE is looking to move to PG-13 at the time. Or it's not called PG-13, TV-13, which would have had more stuff. The Rock obviously doesn't care. The reason why I think the PG era will be over no matter what soon anyway is because they're going to Netflix. They'll be off TV by next year, 2025, and Netflix has anything on it, which is great for me. I can't wait for it to be on Netflix. Big up The Rock, by the way. Because not only has he come over and done everything he needs to do with the company, he's stuck around, he's elevated the company to another level, he's brought loads of money in. $5 billion Netflix thingy. I think it's dope. So big him up still. Ray should pass the torch to Santos. I'm with a lot of what you've got to say, and I just think that I like you guys are trying to hand stuff over to people that don't deserve it yet. You have to earn the right. Ray can't handle. I mean, if he's gonna hand it to anyone, he hands it to his son, innit? And Dominic's better than all of them at the moment. Like, I wouldn't just give it to Santos. Santos looks great, talks great, and that, but he doesn't like. There's no story building. So then you might as well give it to Dragon Lee if that's the case, or bring back Kalisto. Morris is easy picking for Drew here. Yeah, Drew wins, man. And then, if I'm correct, we have. Holy shit! Am I tripping here? Nah, I'm not tripping. Let me get this one up. There we go. Holy crap. 1 second, guys. Damien Priest and R-Truth grab the same tag belt, and then you go and create storyline with the Judgment Day. Yeah. Hollywood Rock is better than the Nation Rock. So, yeah, I think so. Big up Michael, bro. The Scottish psychopath Michael's back, you know, like that, bro. Savage, hey, bro, buzzing for the week. Bro, I can't wait. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited, man. Like, it's that time, innit, man? WrestleMania weekend, best weekend of the year, man. It ends very quick though, innit? Like, it's a big talking point. It's a great thing, and it's just over. That's the only issue I have with WrestleMania weekend. It doesn't last long enough, man. But for what it is, though, I think it's incredible. So, what am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, my bad. But yeah, looking forward to it, man. Good to see you as well, bro. It's been a minute, man. I don't know where you've been, but yeah, been a minute. What if Santos joins the Judgment Day or the Bloodline? He can't join the Bloodline. Not family. There are no more honorary Usman. So what Sammy did last time. Oh yeah. Let me remove this real quick to bring on this one, mate. Oh mate. And finally. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, listen, it's time to get them real predictions in, the prediction everyone cares about. Because honestly, Sabri, I apologize. I didn't know The Rock would be this cold, bro. Made this story 100 times better. Of course he did. He's The Rock. This is what I told the Cody crybabies. You know, like that. I'm gonna go try and get some sleep on that Saturday morning, but are Liverpool playing on Saturday or Sunday? Liverpool's playing on Sunday. So 4:30 kickoff. Then I got the calling show after that. Then probably try and get a bit of rest in, and then Wrestlemania night 2. I have a bad feeling about this. The end is near, isn't it? Morris, listen, man, make sure you're there on the stream with me because there might be tears if Roman loses, bro. Now, am I accepting if Roman loses? Yes, I'm accept. I have to be real in it. Like, the business is the business. He's had the title a long time. I'm never gonna believe that Cody can be a better champion than Roman, but only time will tell. So I guess you gotta give him a chance. I just feel like the way everything's going though, it would be much better if Roman won. It would be much better, but I can't, I can't argue anymore, man. Like, who's gonna? This is one prediction. I'm very like, I don't mind getting this prediction wrong, but you think I'm ever betting against Roman? I'm not. My pick for this match is Roman Reigns to win. God, I can't deal with it. I do have an outside, like, you know how everyone's talking about surprises, people talking about Austin and Cena. I'm gonna say this, innit? Hear me out, people. If you got headphones in, turn it up. You know what I mean? Listen to me, silence. Cody wins. MJF music goes off. Where is MJF, bruv? MJF told us in 2022, in 2024, my AEW contract's up. He's been missing from the AEW website for 6 months now. Samoa Joe's the champion. MJF. Yeah. I'll say anything so Roman doesn't lose. I'll tell you that. Morris says Rock is turning on Roman. The thing is, The Rock and Roman and the double agent thing and The Rock's working for Cody. See all of that stuff? It's dead now. It's dead now. Like, if it happened, it's just stupid. They've got their ears to the streets. They've heard us all. We've all done videos on it. Oh, The Rock's going to turn on. It actually doesn't make sense. It made sense until The Rock beat the brakes off that boy. Nobody, like, like in movies where there's an undercover police officer and then the drug dealer says, take some of the drugs to prove you're not an officer, or shoot him to prove you're not an officer. Every now and again, you end up breaking character and you're made because I can't go through with that. I can't kill someone. And that's what it was with The Rock. If we saw, like, all of a sudden backstage, Cody was just bleeding and he was already by the bus, safe. But we've seen them fight now. I was all right when it was the slaps, when it was like, oh, The Rock slapped Cody, Cody slapped The Rock. I'm like, yeah, he could still be working against Roman. I was with that. I was with everyone. Once I saw them beat the shit out of each other, I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way that The Rock and Cody are working together after this. Because explaining it would be terrible. Explaining it after would be absolutely terrible. And it literally doesn't go with The Rock's character at all. Like, it doesn't match up with The Rock. Has never been the guy to have to do the underhanded weird thing to go and get a win. Because it doesn't matter, because all it does is Cody gets the belt and then The Rock goes, because The Rock is going to go after WrestleMania. Like, XFL just started. XFL and UFL merger just started. He's going to go back to making movies and stuff. I understand. But can you imagine if MJF comes out? Because if Cody wins, safe, innit? But what's next for Cody when he wins? Who's he fighting? He's just going to be like Seth as champion. I'm going to fight everyone. Oh, I want to do an open challenge. Maybe. Oh, the Raw after Mania. Open challenge. MJF. Oh, my God. Anna, I miss MJF, man. And also, I don't know if you guys saw that MJF tweeted The Rock. Well, he put Instagram posts. So The Rock basically took it was a picture of The Rock beating up Cody, but it's a painting on it from Raw. but the painting was from MJF's ex-girlfriend, and MJF commented underneath it. I'm listen, I'm just saying, man. MJF would be it. MJF at WrestleMania. Not that we need him, but if he's there, oh my god. And he's friends with Cody, but he's friends with Cody in real life. We're talking kayfabe, and that might be the bloodline rules. No family. No family can get involved. Okay, but MJF's not family. Oh my god. Amari says the rattlesnake. I can't lie. Stone Cold coming out to help Cody at the age Stone Cold is like, it's gonna be fun for the spectacle, but we've already had the Stone Cold WrestleMania thing, man. He couldn't even stun a Vince properly, bro. Like, let's come on, man. You know what I mean? I can see already MJF versus The Miz in a promo, but oh my god, MJF versus everyone. What match bar the main events? Obvious picks is everyone looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing the tag team ladder match and the Usos. Yeah. Can you imagine the Cody Spirits High with Seth? Maybe someone dig MJF. Oh my god, if MJF comes up, bro. Oh my god. Now I need Damian Priest to come in and cash in and take Cody's belt if he be. Yeah. I hear all the MJF stuff, bro. But you know what it is? If Damian Priest cashes in, it'll be fun, but then everyone's got to deal with not. By the time we get to Raw, that Damian Priest is your champion. Now, I like Damian Priest, but he was the what title did he have before? The US title. I don't care, man. I don't care. I think Damian Priest is going to cash in on whoever's got the Seth title, but I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. Could we see Julia Turnham? Oh, we could see Julia Turnham stand and deliver. This is what I'm saying, bro. The opportunities. Oh my god. WrestleMania could be really the biggest WrestleMania. I don't know, blood. Somebody just say Ricky Stark. Oh, Ricky Starks. Yes, Ricky Starks. He doesn't have a contract anymore. Oh. Yes. That's why I said MJF. Nah, man, I ain't trying to see Matt Hardy return, and let's guess with him, or is the broken Matt Hardy, the woken? Oh, yeah. Unless it's that. I don't want to see it, bro. Braun Strowman's injured. Is Keith Lee on the AEW contract? Yeah, and he was getting surgery. He had double surgery, I think. Yeah, man ain't trying to see Matt Hardy. I love Matt Hardy and Matt and Jeff and that, bro, but Matt can barely walk, bro. Never mind that. MJF versus CM Punk Part 2. Oh, god damn it. Do you know what time it is, blood? Yeah, Ricky Stark. He's been off the WWE for a while, though. He has to wait for that contract to finish. In fact, the thing is, MJF is definitely an AEW guy, but he's also a businessman and he doesn't care. He will talk about WWE when he feels like it. Not to mention Triple H is his favorite wrestler. Not to mention Cody Rhodes is actually his friend. Not to mention that he's been teasing for the last 2 years that when it gets to 2024 and my contract's over, I'm going to hear WWE out. He's been saying it. He's been saying that on AEW TV. Oh. Let me see something. Let's see. Because he's not on the website anymore. Okay, listen to this here. Backstage update. The former AEW champion hasn't been seen since AEW World End in December, where Samoa Joe defeats him for the AEW title. And while some have attributed his absence to his AEW contract expiring in 2024, as MJF teased it would be, it's also believed that MJF is recovering from several injuries. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because he was injured. But I don't need you to MJF. I don't need you to come and turn up and fight anyone. I need you to turn up, low blow to Cody, let Roman win, and then you can go. Wrestling really is cool again. It's cool again. Oh, bro. In Triple H we believe. In Triple H we trust. Blood. In The Rock we trust. Blood. TKO we trust. Blood. Oh, mate. I'm telling you, Michael, if MJF turns up, all these WWE fans talking about the hate AEW, but one thing's for sure, you all know who MJF is. everyone will go to AEW and come back to WWE. Broski. AEW is not hitting the fans what they need to be honest. So, only his Malachi Black contract was up. Yeah, but he just returned on AEW. So that was last week, innit? He was in the ring with Edge. If MJF turns up, Stadium will lose. I'm telling you, how and why would MJF show up? Has his bruv? What? Why not? What do you mean? Why? Why not? He's MJF. It's their biggest thing, bro. Morris, come on, you have to have a word with you. I have to give your head a wobble, man. What kind of question is how is his contract is definitely up in 2024? Now he could have renewed it behind the scenes, but we're kayfabing here anyway. We're being wrestling fans. I don't need to know the details, blood. All I know is if you watch AEW, MJF has been telling us for 2 years that in 2024, Tony, I'm going to listen to offers from WWE. He's been saying it, so that's one thing. 2, you said why? It's the biggest wrestling company in the world. He said he wanted to fight at WrestleMania. Like, there's nothing bigger than WWE. What do you mean, why? What kind of question? The same reason Sean Spears just came back to WWE. What's going on? There's all the reasons why. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, the barricade attacks and it's MJF. I'm saying with MJF, Sugar Mania will be pops. So that's what I'm saying, blood. If I'm Triple H, blood. If I'm Triple H, and you know that MJF's your favorite wrestler, I'm making all the phone calls, bro. I'm telling Triple H, listen, bro. Listen, Triple H, phone MJF and that. Say, listen, I understand, man. No disrespect to Tony and that. Obviously, we do the, AEW versus WWE thing, but really there's no battle. But we do that. But all due respect, a lot of the guys who are in WWE, or who from WWE are in AEW, they got jobs. I'm very happy about it. But trust me, blood, this is WrestleMania XL, bro. It's the biggest WrestleMania of all time, blood. Even if Cody don't win, Roman's all smug. Everyone hates the fact that Roman's won because Cody crybabies and that. And then he's on the way up the ramp and then the music hits. Oh! The devil is here, blood. Oh, make it happen, you son of a bitch, blood. Let it happen. Oh, bruv. I'm on a spirit bomb thing, bruv. Share your energy with me on a Goku thing, blood. You gotta make it happen, bro. Ski. Nah, it can't be because Ava said to the person on the phone, "You've always been an NXT family." He ain't NXT family. William Regal, man. William Regal. Even Sasha said she wants to go. But Sasha said before she debuted on Big Business, she told in the interview on YouTube, "I want to go back to one day. I want to go to WWE." You know, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't get me wrong. Is the reason for MJF to stay in AEW? Yes, he probably gets paid very, really good money, probably more than everybody else. Also, he's still got the story of him and Adam Cole. But, Morris said, I'm sticking for the Rock turning on the Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, if Seth doesn't turn on Cody, it's cost him. I think the likelihood is because Drew versus Seth's gonna be first. If somebody gets involved in that match and Drew wins, then it would only make sense for Seth to turn on Cody and be like, "Yo, you didn't help me in it. Like, I've been helping you all these weeks. You didn't help me." You know what I mean? Come on, man. All this extracurricular activity stuff is just fantasy. Bruv, everything we've done today is fantasy booking. We don't know anything what's going to happen. We don't know any. I mean, there's a couple ones that we think definitely going to win, and we don't know anything, bruv. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Not since I was a child has wrestling been so unpredictable. Okay, I'm probably lying. Maybe I was a teenager. But, and I've said a million times, WWE, everything in wrestling doesn't have to be unpredictable because sometimes even predictable stuff can still be fun. But with social media and everyone like, oh, backstage, this person said this and all the rumors and that, it ruins it for the fans like me that just want to indulge in the wrestling and have fun for the 4 or 5 hours I'm watching it. I don't need to care about it when I'm done and think about all these little intricacies. But while I'm watching it, I want to, you know, break away from regular life and wars and stuff like that and just watch wrestling for what it is, just like I do with movies. You know what I mean? So, I mean, did you not fantasy book Endgame? I did. I thought that Captain America was going to die. I booked it all. Doesn't make a difference, but it's fun, bruv. It's fun. We might get AJ Lee. AJ Lee, possible, bruv. Have you seen her abs? She's been abbing. And CM Punk's going to be there. Oh, bruv. Listen, I'm telling you, that Seth match and that CM Punk. Oh, CM Punk. He's going to have the little cast thing on. He's going to end up hitting Seth on accident. Drew McIntyre's going to take advantage. Claymore. And because CM Punk's going to call stuff down the middle, CM Punk's going to have to pin 1, 2, 3 and make Drew champion. Oh my God, just WWE give me a job, bro. I've had enough, bro. Well, I can book every match. It's a beautiful thing. Any Pablo, you want to come and see the people or not? Come, man. You come do your little prediction and that. Because obviously you're part of Mania as well. Oh, come on, bro, Validan. You know the vibes, bro. Pablo's being a bit lazy still. You know what I'm saying? But in what capacity would AJ show up? I don't know, but just want to see us do. But, oh shit. Pablo, the tribal chief. The tribal chief. The tribal chief. This is the real tribal chief, man. Pablo the Savage, you know the vibes. Yes, sir. Oh, it'd be great, bro. Yawn. You know what you saying? What are you saying? Gonna fight. All right. All right, man. I'm gonna go back to bed. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry to wake you up, bro. The people wanted to see you, bro. You know where them super chats go? Straight to the craves. Straight to the craves. Big up to everyone in super chats, by the way, because you already know the craves and that is his favorite. Listen, I'm saying, if I open a PO box, you don't even have to send super chats. Just send some craves, bro. Send some craves, bro. That's my guy. You know what I mean? Big up Anas Pablo the Savage. Acknowledge him. Come on, man. Acknowledge the Pablo, you know, like that. They love you, P. They love you, P. All right, go back to sleep. My bad, bro. They wanted to see those WrestleMania tradition. Come on, man. Ooh. Imagine Bailey is attacked by Dakota and you hear like light it up. Light it up. Come on, blood. Savage call Triple H and get on the creative. He might treat me like Bray still. He might be like, oh, your brain's too creative. You keep changing. Oh, you know, like Rusev Kotio, Rusev Machka. Yeah, blood. Obviously, Rusev and Lana's not really a couple no more in that old type them RIP, that family. You get me? I've gone off Insta, TikTok, and X Tour Mania is over. I don't want spoilers. I hate that I saw some rumors about Cody returning at 38. Yeah, I hate it too. It's funny because obviously I'm on all of those things just for work and it, but I don't see anything. My YouTube. I've got 4 YouTube. I got 4 YouTube. I got 3 YouTube channels and one. Actually, I got 4 YouTube channels. One you don't know anything about. That's just where I make money. And then I got one where I just watch all my stuff on. So my algorithm doesn't have that stuff on it on that one. Instagram, I don't mess with it anyway. Do you know that? You want to hear something funny, guys? I'm gonna tell you the date of my last Instagram post. This is hilarious. You can check it. I'm not lying. Because I said this to my friend last night. Date of my last Instagram post was April the 3rd, 2023, WrestleMania. It was me posting about Sammy and Roman. I'm not even like I'm absolutely terrible, man. I don't like it. Watch, I'll play it to you. Yeah, shouldn't get copyrighted. Oh, Justin Charles Green in a Man U top. I mean, she looks great in that, but Cantona in that. I'm not happy about that, Chelsea. So off with your head. You know them way there. You won't be able to, actually, you might be able to see it because the thing's not on. See, Instagram. And this is my last post. Yes, sir. Yeah, the Cody Crybabies didn't want none. Yeah. Unfinished story there, like that. What is Uncle Howdy shows up in Philly street fight? I mean, why would he turn up in the street fight? He might turn up though. I might turn up, man. If you watch that documentary, blood, he's definitely coming. But I respect it, man. Oh, Alexander, I like it there. I like that, man. Hey, man. But that's it, man. Listen, I'm to WrestleMania to say the least, bro. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh, man. It's gonna be dope, people, man. It's gonna be dope. I don't even know what to say. Who knows, man? Who knows what we're gonna get, man? But listen, it's a great time to be alive. And listen, we don't need to talk about WrestleMania just yet because obviously we've got SmackDown to cover first. So we got that. Hall of Fame. Obviously, I'm not streaming Hall of Fame because, as I said earlier, it's pointless in it. You lot can't see what I can see, so I'm just going to be listening to stuff. I am streaming standard. Alexander, it's already on my channel. Go to my channel and hit the notification bell. It's already there. All of the schedules up until WrestleMania Night 2 is up already. The only thing I haven't scheduled is Monday Night Raw, but I'll schedule Raw in a bit. You know what I mean? Doing a thumbnail and that, man. Looking forward to it, though. Big up to you guys in the chat, though. It's been dope, man. It's been dope. It's been a fun stream, for nearly 3 hours. Flipping out. Long stream, man. But I enjoy it, man. And obviously, I enjoy streaming anyway. But I can't continue to do it. People ain't going to turn up at it. So I tried to check the analytics, see which times more people are online than not online. But yeah, like I said, I'd love to go back to, well, not go back to, because I've always been a content creator more than streamer. But I'd love to do full-time streaming after WrestleMania, and maybe instead of doing the reaction videos, I can still do them. I can cut them up anyway. Instead of doing that, I could do Raw and SmackDown every week. Probably won't stream. I probably won't do NXT just because a lot of people don't watch it. AEW's on at the same time anyway. And then, yeah, man, it'd be dope. But obviously, you guys have to let me know what I've been doing. I've barely been on YouTube, been catching up on X-Men 97. Yeah, it's only episode 4 though, isn't it, at the moment? So, but yeah. Let's see what happens. Killer Kelly and that. I'll see what I'll go. But bigger to everyone in the chat, man. I'm going to leave it there because obviously I've used up a lot of my day already. And I got more stuff to do. And I do have another career outside of YouTube. So got to get that as well. Steve from Mania May will be there. Yeah, man. Big up Michael, man. We're all going to be back for WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2, Stand and Deliver as well. SmackDown. So join me, man. Join me. Guys, do me a favor. And obviously, I told you guys already, I'm shadow banned on the channel. I don't need any special treatment. Just go onto the videos for the up and coming schedule. Just go and hit the notification bell on all of them. And you can like the video already if you want. If you're going to be there anyway, might as well like it. And then, yeah, we'll be there, man. I'll be there in full force. Young Savage, Brown Chang will be with me on WrestleMania Night 1. He won't be there on Night 2 because he got school the next morning. So he'll have to watch that when he gets back from school. So Night 1, he'll be there with me. And I actually turned down a couple, there's a couple places that they asked me to host WrestleMania event. I didn't because I said I'll be with the Demon Team. It wasn't just because of that. They tried to not pay, man. But I still did it for the family. Anyway, yeah, man, you guys, you don't have to go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here, bro. You know them vibes there, bro. So we'll be back, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be memorable. It's gonna be history making, and I can't wait. I can't wait because, and guys, enjoy it, man. One thing I took away from the Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns documentary is I watched it and I realized how much I love wrestling. I moan about stuff sometimes. I try to be constructive and not moan about too much, but sometimes things get on my nerves and I just talk about it. But I'm never rude about the wrestlers ever. I'm never personal about them. They do put their life on the line in some way. They do all for entertainment for us. So when you get moments like this, like WrestleMania weekend, the Super Bowl of wrestling, enjoy it, man. Go out there, enjoy it. Jokes aside, if you want to be a Cody Crybaby, go and be a Cody Crybaby. At the end of the day, we all respect the same people. And let's never forget this, innit? All the wrestlers are friends with each other. So tribalism, it's not needed. You don't need to come in and tell me AEW is trash. They're all friends with each other. So I'm looking forward to it. WrestleMania next year is going to be at Cleveland. It's not in Wembley already. So sorry to break the news to you, bro. But yeah, it'd be cold anyway. But yeah, man, just enjoy wrestling, man. We're all nerds. Go and enjoy it. Have a fun time. Big up, Anna. You're 100% right for that. I'm trying to schedule certain things so I can. I already know I only sleep like 3 hours a night anyway. So I'm just going to take the 3 hours, put them in the midday. So then I'm awake completely for WrestleMania. WrestleMania's done. I'll probably go to bed about 6 a.m., maybe 7, because I'm going to make TikTok videos, Instagrams, and that. Watch the press conference. Go to bed about 7. Wake up about 10. Walk Pablo, although my missus might have to just watch Pablo because I want him to get some sleep and a good walk. And then I'm back at it, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's SummerSlam. Yeah. Okay, my bad. It's SummerSlam. I heard Logan talking about it, but WrestleMania is not going to be in Wembley Stadium. I wish it would. I really wish it would, because I'll sell my mum to get the like that. But they need to put me on the press packet anyway. I already spoke to them about the press in Clash at the Castle, but I don't know. Wait for them to get back to me on it. Big up to all you guys are in the chat, though. Respect to everyone who came along. Respect to everyone who's been here from the beginning, because it's been a long stream. I hope you guys are well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy tomorrow, SmackDown. Enjoy Saturday, night 1 and night 2. Enjoy Stand and Deliver. And never forget, man, it's wrestling on it. That's all it is, blood. Just have fun. Don't cry too much about it. It's, you know what I mean? Gets emotional out here, bro. Anyway, great man once told me, man,